Piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. If the way is hazy, you gotta do the cooking by the book. You know you can't be lazy. Never use a messy recipe. The cake will end up crazy. If you do the cooking by the book, then you'll have a...
Break it down, bitch!
It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. What? If the way is hazy, you gotta do the cooking by the book. What? You know you can't be lazy. Never use a messy recipe. What? The cake will end up crazy. If you do the cooking by the book, then you'll have a...
Rub that shit, it's gone! Yeah.
What is up, people? Time for the damn after party. Hope y'all are ready. Evil Knievel says, will we play his video? We are going to play your video. We'll play anything. That's what the after party's for. It's all about having fun, just having a good time, just chilling out. Let me get this link for the invite. So y'all want to hang out, you want to come jump on and talk some shit and be crazy. Cook meth by the book, yeah. So let me get Evil Knievel's channel up. I am subscribed to the Evil Knievel channel, although I don't think I get many notifications. Man, I got so many damn... who's coming in? What up, Rabbit?
Hello.
What's going on?
Nothing much. Oh, I was wondering about something. Do you ever think about maybe reviewing board games on your channel?
Not personally, because I don't play a lot of board games, but
I was thinking that because it's kind of nerdy if you think about it.
I mean, on this channel, I had two guys that would review tabletop games like RPGs, but no one really cared about that. I got like,
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, didn't know that. So what are you up to?
Chilling. I mean, I'm just here watching this. I'm hosting a stream.
Yep, that's about sound right for me. Where's everyone else at?
Who knows? But what video are we looking for, Evil Knievel? The Mickey Phantom video? What is the Mickey Phantom video? Is that what we're looking for? Wait, what board games? What board games did you want reviewed, Rabbit Dude?
Just any. It doesn't matter. I'm just like wondering, just in general.
You wanted like Monopoly and
yeah, like anything. It doesn't matter.
Let's see. What video am I looking? What is the damn video? I see Color Dinosaur. All right, you're gonna have to help me out here, fellas.
Particle. That's funny.
I see a lot of streams on Evil's channel. I'm not seeing any videos here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any new videos.
Carl, the link is in the Twitter.
There he is, Seinfeld.
There's the link again. It's in the chat. The Darius Seinfeld video. Oh, that's the one you want me to play? I thought it was like a music video I'm looking for here. Let me share the screen here. This is actually a really good episode of Seinfeld. If you guys haven't actually seen it.
Oh, I think I've seen this. Maybe.
And the Jews steal our money through their Zionist-occupied government and use the black man to bring drugs into our oppressed white minority communities.
You're not going to open with that, are you?
There we go. We got to cut it short because I'm sure I'm going to get copyright claimed on the music, the Seinfeld music.
Hi, Haunted Wisp.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Nothing much. Nothing much.
So we got Carl, Haunted Wisp, and the Rabbit Dude. It is a regular packed house. Yeah, O'Brien, the O'Brien episode on Tommy and Miko. That's a fucking great episode of Seinfeld. You're welcome, Evil. You're welcome. Now, what is this other video that we're talking about here? I see somebody saying, what the hell was it? What's the deal with this boring ass panel? I don't know. These guys aren't talking. I got to make up for all them just not saying shit.
What do you
I
want
was
me to
eating
say?
a donut.
You're eating what kind of donut, Carl?
Ooh, donuts.
One with chocolate and sprinkles.
I don't like those kind of. I like jelly donuts. They're the fucking best.
You guys were talking about tabletop games, and I was looking through all my open tabs from forever. You know how that goes, and I saw that the Arcade 1-Up people made a game table that has all kinds of board games inside of it, and you use it just like a coffee table. It's high end, they want like something like 3,000 or 4,000 for it, but it's super awesome tech.
So I've seen the Arcade 1-Up cabinets up close. Now are they made as cheap as the 1-Up cabinets?
Well, aren't the cabinets like sub 1K?
I think so.
And then this table, they said they wanted quite a bit for it, way out of my price range, but something that would be very cool for a family. No cheating by moving the pieces. No, you can't flip the table over, or you can, but it's harder to. It's like it keeps people in line, I guess, is what I'm saying, and it has haptics in it and stuff like that. If I had unlimited funds, I would get one for the group home I live in.
So what's the name of the game?
It's all classic games like Backgammon, Monopoly, Montala, those kinds of games.
Oh yeah, which
yeah.
Monopoly? The classic one?
I'm not sure if Monopoly is in there, but I'm trying to illuminate a little bit on what they were offering. I only had that one link, and I didn't do a whole lot of more research because it was like, the price range was like not for you.
You talking
Right.
about the Infinity game table?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, those are like $900.
Yeah. Man, I have not played Monopoly in a long time. Should play sometime again.
Yeah, this isn't even it's a Kickstarter thing. I don't even think it's actually out yet.
I have the Legend of Zelda Monopoly.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't even
that's
opened
awesome. Well, okay, what are the little characters in it?
Well, characters, let me check.
While Carl's going to go check, we're going to play this music video. What does the Smash say? Dance party, Amico, and television.
I would be fucking retarded. I would be a fucking moron. I would be fucking retarded. I would be a fucking moron.
I would be fucking retarded. I would be a fucking moron. I would be fucking retarded. I would be a fucking. What did I say? I would be fucking retarded. I would be a fucking moron. What the fuck, bitch? I would be fucking retarded. I would be a fucking moron. What does the Smash say?
I would be fucking retarded. I would be a fucking moron. Retarded, 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 retarded.
What the fuck, man? I would be fucking retarded. I would be a fucking moron. I would be fucking retarded. I would be fucking retarded.
The secret of the smash is Asian weak celery. Always changing side. Nothing new to me.
I would be fucking retarded.
I don't know what to say. You back yet, Carl?
Oh, I'm still kind of away.
All right. Well, then we'll listen to this. Phil Adams. Nope.
You found it?
It's just found it.
Oh, awesome. Let's check it out. I'm kind of curious now.
I mean, I'll show you the front and back.
All right. Well,
Show
Carl
front
does
and back.
I'm
And show
going
the
to
inside
run.
too. I really want to see everything inside of it. It'd be so cool to look at.
Carl, you're in charge. I'm going to go get something to drink.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Well, I'll show you the front and back. I don't know about it. I don't really want to open it because I don't want to get in.
Okay.
I'll show you the front and back. Give me a moment.
I understand, I guess. Let's see it.
All right, can you see it?
Yeah, I kinda can
So
see
is Zelda Edition Monopoly?
That's kind of
Wow.
cool.
Is it still in
I have
the
the damn thing upside down.
plastic wrap?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
that's cool. You gonna
Yeah,
sell
that
it or
is
something?
really cool, dude.
Say again?
You ever gonna sell it or something? Is there a reason why?
No,
behind
I
it?
just don't. I just really haven't had an opportunity to get into it.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you
So-
were preserving it for sale.
Nope. This is the. I should tell you. I think this should tell you what the pieces look like somewhere here.
let me guess. Link's in there. He's got to be in there.
Hold on, let me see here. I mean, they have all sorts. This is like the Ocarina of Time edition, I think.
Is this like a new thing or like an old thing?
Oh, I got this quite a few years ago. I bet the pieces are pewter.
Oh wow. Got the shield,
So, all right,
I have-
can you see it?
the Hyrulean, the Triforce. Yeah, I kind of can see him a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
they're
kinda
on the
cool.
left side there. Those are the pieces the custom pieces.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
My brother got this for me years ago.
You never even opened it?
No.
I mean,
wow.
Rabbit Dude, how often can you find people to play Monopoly with you? You know?
yeah,
that is
exactly.
true. It's a
Thank
very time-consuming game. That's very true.
I wouldn't mind finding a Zelda edition Game of Life. Or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, figure drawing. I have seen all the James Board episodes. They're pretty cool.
Today was a good day with the animals. Got a lot of good camera shots in.
Cool.
While they were eating from, I put bowls out and feed them their diet, and acorns and peanuts. And they're actually really cool. They're pretty intelligent. They know their names. If I say, Bella, go to your bowl, she knows which bowl is hers. Really, really remarkable animals if you give them a chance to warm up to you.
Well, what animal is this?
The one in my avatar, the chipmunks.
Oh, chipmunks. So you like chipmunks or something?
Yeah, since I moved to the suburbs, I've been able to, do a little more naturalist stuff, get a little more into the alley wildlife, you know.
Do you ever think about living in a farm?
I only the funny farm. Um, so, but the reason I'm stumbling here is living on a farm was part of my first psychotic break. So,
Oh,
it I it was like a vision of the future. I don't want to go into it too much, but
okay.
because of that, I have reservations about getting too far out of the reach of people. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, but
Interesting.
but yeah, I'm going to be considering or now that I'm doing better with my schedule, I'm going to be walking some dogs for a little bit, and then if I get real good about my schedule and stuff, I would like to volunteer at the Lincoln Park Zoo uh, children's area,
Oh, that's
mostly
cool.
for because when I worked with K through 8 children before I was disabled, and
Ah.
so I have that experience, and I I also am very good with animals, and they have what's called a fennec fox or desert fox over
Yeah.
there. Yeah, and I actually raised one.
Really?
Yeah, I got him when he was 2 months old.
Where did you
The
get them?
northwest side of Chicago, the woman who bought him realized that she wasn't going to be able to do college and an exotic animal. So we got him for, peanuts, because they go for 1,500 to 3K, but because he wasn't, because he was out of his bottle feed stage, and because they just wanted a good owner, we got him for 250. And he was a little bundle of joy. Sometimes he would do jerk cat stuff, but probably I would say about as smart as older toddler in terms of intelligence level. Um,
Interesting.
Mellowed, it would do jerk cat stuff, but then he kind of mellowed out after he turned 5, and he started becoming much more like a cat, and he actually really loved our cat. They got into a fight one time, but the cat lived to be 18 years old because they would chase each other and keep each other healthy. But the unfortunately the cat passed a year after the fox did. But I try and keep the good times in my memory and not dwell on the bad things.
Y'all want to see a Zelda ornament?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Is that what the stream has become, Carl? You showing off stuff?
I don't know. Here we go.
Oh, he was talking about his animal thing he's been doing. It's pretty cool.
So this is from 18.
We can't see it.
Oh, here. There you go. All right. Here you go.
We still can't
Should
see
have
it, Carl. It's not in the camera lens. There it is. Also, put a shirt on.
I'm going to turn my camera off after I'm done with this. And that's what. There you go. I'm really bad at this.
You are, Carl.
So that's basically. There we go.
The lens is where you want to aim the object.
I know, but I have no idea what the stupid lenses have all the time.
Carl's topless for the ladies. What's up, Ninja Kitty? Who doesn't want to join the stream?
And that's basically it.
All right. Now let's listen to this music video. Simple as that. Phil Adams was neighbors and personal friends with Mike Kennedy and went into business. Something I don't know. Written and performed by Mike James, played on the Nintendo DS in the Game Jam sessions. This was recommended to us by Tommy Uyamiko. Never heard this, but let's see what it is.
I can't call anymore. When I do, they just close the door. Nobody answers their phone, leaving me here all alone. I just want to talk to someone, but any chance of that is long gone. They all used to be my friend. Will this loneliness ever end? What did I do that was so wrong? Sitting here singing my lonely song. Every time I raise my head, fills me with fear and dread. Sitting in my motel room, I'm in this lonely tune, just playing on Earthworm Jim, until I can't show my face again. I tried to make things right, in my own way, try as I might. Tried to save the industry, but they all just laughed at me, saying that I'd lost my mind, writing things that were so unkind. Now that the money's all gone, I just have to get my game on. What did I do that was so wrong? Sitting here singing my lonely song. Every time I raise my head, fills me with fear and dread. Sitting in my motel room, I'm in this lonely tune, just playing on Earthworm Jim, until I can't show my face again. Now when the telephone rings, it's strangers trying to sell me a thing, playing my games from Maine, with no one to talk to, it's not the same. I just gotta serve my time, the punishment doesn't fit the crime. Sometime it will be alright, a new day out of this dark night. What did I do that was so wrong? Sitting here singing my lonely song. Every time I raise my head, fills me with fear and dread. Sitting in my motel room, I'm in this lonely tune, just playing on Earthworm Jim, until I can't show my face again.
Hey guys, I'm putting my dentures in.
Okay.
Hell yeah. The Chameleon was an Atari Jaguar show. That's why they had half of their they had the hard part done already, right? They had the Jaguar show.
My dad had the Jag CD. There was only one game for it that I ever got, but the music visualizer was amazing for its time.
I never had a Jaguar.
Yeah, my dad was a video gamer at heart, you know, and this is how he would connect with me. We would play games every other weekend or whatever.
Sounds awesome. So, gentlemen, what do you want to discuss?
So what are you gonna show? So what are you gonna show? You gonna show anything really cool, Tony?
I got nothing to show. I don't even have a camera.
You don't have nothing to show. Aw, dang it. I don't know. So what do y'all want to talk about?
Gee, I mean, there really ain't nothing going on. What's going on in the world?
Oh, nothing much. Just stuff. Awesome stuff. About
This,
it.
yeah, this monkeypox is not. I don't know. It's like they're hitting us with all these public health emergencies over and over and over, and it's even if it wasn't China that did it, and it was a total accident. We did a policy paper, or rather, I should say, Project for a New American Century did a policy paper that suggested that we should make a genetically engineered virus that attacks ethnic populations like the Han Chinese.
Oh, that's such a bad idea.
Yeah, and obviously China has read that because Project for a New American Century became Bush's executive cabinet. So we talk evil and then we get evil back is kind of what I feel.
Interesting.
Yes.
Man.
We got 14 people watching. I would say smash that like button, but it really doesn't matter because this will be unlisted.
Really?
Yeah, I always unlist the after party.
Why do you always do that though? Is there a reason behind it?
Yeah, because we get a little wild, we get a little crazy.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you don't get crazy with it. Maybe I could show you guys a video.
Uh-oh. I said get crazy.
This could be interesting.
And the Rabbit Dude wants to show a video.
Yes. Why not we look up what's the name of the channel name? One more please.
Oh, we don't know that channel. What is it?
It's basically a little short. It's kind of cute. It's called One More Please. It's just a bunch of little rabbit shorts.
Oh, we're not watching rabbit videos.
Okay. We can watch a rabbit being made into Hassenpfeffer.
No.
We wouldn't show that.
Carl,
how about
you want to destroy Rabbit Dudes?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can just show a random video. That'd be kind of cool idea.
Random video. I don't know.
Yeah, something random.
Someone put Tommy Yamika posted a link.
Yeah, I told him to. I wanted to. He said that there was some comments on that video, and I already clicked off of it. So, he wanted us to look at the comment section.
Okay.
Oh my God.
We got to see his video. Show the video.
Hold on. So this is the Phil Adam video we just watched, right?
Right.
And if we scroll down, Mickey Phantom. This was from Abasa Lily made a comment 4 hours ago. Dude, did you actually compose and record an original song just to make this artistic statement? This is truly an astonishing level of commitment to an obscure and unwinnable cause. And I say that as a vegan activist. You know what really I'm very confused how Abasa Lily even stumbled upon this video. Yeah,
Why is there a DS?
because that's what he used to make the thing. He used jam sessions on the DS to make the music.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Albert Mendez says cucumber surprise face. And Mickey Phantom says you want to see something really impressive. This link goes to the Tommy Uyumiko music video album.
Let's play it.
We already played it. We played it when it came out.
Oh yeah, that is right. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, I'm very confused how.
You could always watch a video of a weatherman getting the runs.
Who the hell is this Mickey Phantom?
Oh, it's some name that that Tommy Uyumiko just made up.
Oh, this is Tommy Uyumiko's backup channel?
I don't know.
Thank you for doxing Tommy Uyumiko.
It's not as... Oh.
Good job.
I know. How dare I?
Rabbit Dude asked. Rabbit Dude just outed you.
How dare I?
Tommy has the ability to make many different identities, so I think he won't be too mad that you destroyed his flycatcher.
I destroyed it.
Oh dear.
Dude, I don't like blue fonts.
That damn Rabbit Dude.
Sorry, dude.
I know. How dare I?
It's French and I can't stand the French, so.
You don't like the French, Carl?
No.
Since when? Why don't you like the French?
Oh, no specific reason.
Oh, boy, you want to go to that?
No, you just don't like the French. Like, I'm very confused.
I don't really want to. I really don't want to go to. I mean, they're kind of partially to blame for the extermination of millions of Jews, for one.
You're blaming the French for World War II?
Yes, I am, because if they hadn't insisted on destroying Germany's economy, Adolf Hitler never would have gotten elected. And
All
gained
right.
power.
Since Carl said the H word, Carl has said the magic H word. We're going to play a video just for Carl.
Oh, let's play it. Let's see the video. Let's see it.
It's only 2:40. Have you ever seen this movie, Carl?
No. I watch many movies that I'm not familiar with. There is like nothing I would watch.
Hi there, people. You know me. I used to run a little joint called Draven. I was #1, the people's choice. And everybody listened to my mighty voice. My name is Adolf. I'm on the mic. I'm going to hit you with the story of the New Third Reich. It all began down in Munich town. And pretty soon the word started getting around. So I said to Martin Bormann, I said, hey, Marty, why don't we throw a little Nazi party? So we had an election, well, kind of, sort of. Before you knew, hello, new order. To all those mothers in the fatherland. I said, baby, I got me a plan. I said, what you got, Adolf? What you gonna do? I said, how about this one? World War II.
To be or not to be, oh baby, can't you see? We're gonna take it to the top. You're making history, and it feels so good.
We got to be transformative. So what do you think about the video so far? Mel Brooks, Hitler rap, to be or not to be?
It is what it is. I don't have an opinion.
King of All Buttocks said the black girl is hot.
Yeah, I agree with Buttocks. The black girl is the one I'd smash. But as far as this year, it's funny, but my grandfather would kill me because I'm half Jewish, and my grandfather was a POW in the Asian, specifically India, Northeast India, and he has
what?
Half Jewish.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Yiddish. Thank you. So yeah, he never watched like Hogan's Heroes or anything that made the Holocaust or the situation seem less trivial than it really was.
Now
And
wait a minute.
go ahead, bud.
I mean, like Hogan's Heroes was casted by Jews who escaped Germany.
Yeah, but the Jews still. I mean, they're not a monolithic block of people. You know what I mean?
They were making fun of the Germans.
Jew fight.
Yeah, but they were also softening what really happened in the concentration camps. You know?
Yeah, I guess so.
They were making light of the situation.
Sorry, I keep getting into these dark corners with you guys. I really apologize.
It's okay.
All right, don't worry about it.
We're gonna get really dark in a minute.
Oh, I want to hear this.
But first, we had a video to finish.
Don't be stupid, be a smarty. Come on, join the Nazi party.
Is that how you dress, Carl?
No, I don't dress like that. Thank you very much.
Over that wall, all the little countries they began to fall. Holland, Belgium, Denmark, Poland, were rocking and the tanks were moving. We were swinging along with a strong and a heart. And break maneuver, I was making the jump. We had a new for the group that we were marching to. Well, it's sort of kind of like a German boogaloo. I was getting what I wanted, but it wasn't enough. So I called the boys and said, boys, get down. I surrounded myself with some unusual cats. There were skinny little girls and girls Mr. Fat. Let's not forget old Hitler and Harry. You better believe we made a hell of a match. Say hi, ziggity hi. We're gonna rip it on the people.
I mean, Adolf Hitler was just too much of an idiot. And even then, I don't like his policies.
Your boots ain't black and your shirt ain't brown. Get back, Jack, you can't get down.
All right, that's enough of that. So, Carl.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you tell us about TikTok? Why did you leave TikTok? You said that there were two.
I told you why many times.
I don't know why you left TikTok, Carl.
Oh, well, it just people were more interested in becoming TikTok famous.
So
Really?
there wasn't enough of a community for you? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, there wasn't really any community at all. It just don't forget to hit the like button. It's that they would shove that in your face all the time.
But I thought you were partying it up with hot chicks or something, Carl.
Well, was, but you know, my talking to people is far more important to me than hitting a stupid like button. And if that's what it takes to talk to people, then you know I'd rather not talk to them.
Carl beat it TikTok. He 100%ed it.
I got what I wanted out of it. You know, it's so.
Yeah. No, I totally agree, Carl, with these things. You know, you sometimes you get grandiose about how it's going to go down, but sometimes you just get that little bit of enough to get you through the day.
You know, I don't have my goals on TikTok were fairly achievable. Get to 1,000 followers, you know, and that's all I really wanted to do.
Awesome. Well, E. King has a question. What is the better 80s comedy, Blues Brother or Caddyshack?
Ooh, Blues Brothers.
Oh, Blues Brothers is great.
Oh, wait. Yeah, Blues Brothers. Yeah.
That's a great movie. I love that movie so much.
And it's got so much going on all at the same time.
I'm gonna answer Caddyshack because I don't know why, but I can't remember Blues Brothers ever seeing. I only saw the bad one, Blues Brothers 2000.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm going to choose Caddyshack, because Caddyshack was a one hit, was what I like. It was a solo. You know, it wasn't part of a franchise or anything like that.
What are you
And I
talking about?
think
Caddyshack was part of a franchise.
it is. Huh.
There's a sequel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I don't really. I mean, I've only seen like Blues Brothers once. Caddyshack. You know.
I mean, there's a restaurant for Caddyshack. There's Caddyshack 2.
Wow, I'm more talking about the movies. But if there was a second one, yeah, you're right.
I mean, Caddyshack 2 is considered one of the worst sequels of all time. But it exists.
Oh, there you go.
The thing.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a Caddyshack 2.
There was?
I didn't even know. I definitely didn't know there was one.
Yep. That's because Jackie Mason stars in Caddyshack 2.
Was it like a underrated movie or something?
No, it was just a bad movie.
It was just a bad movie. Okay. Interesting.
So
Hey, look,
Tommy
Ninja Kitty's in here.
Uyumiko had an interesting comment. He said that in 4 years, I said Social Blade said that I have to do this for 4 years to get to 1,000 followers. So I think I'm going to be done pretty soon. I wonder how long Social Blade says I'm going to take to get to 1,000. Myself in Comics says another one. Every week. If you're new to the channel, you might not know this, but every week we do a weekly Saturday live stream where we talk about various news items from the week, video games mostly, but we talk about other nerd stuff. Then afterward, after the Gabbing with Geeks, we do a Gabbing with Geeks after party, after show, where we just hang out, chill out, just talk about whatever.
And
Basically, talk about bullshit.
Yeah, we bullshit.
And then after that, we have the after party.
No, after the after party's
after party. I bet that's even dirtier.
And then the after party.
No. Whoa, one after party's enough. And we go for several hours. Sometimes 5 or 6 hours on the after party, just bullshitting. Sometimes we play games. Sometimes we look at women's butts. I mean, it is what it is. Carl's next challenge: Chatterbait domination. You gonna dominate Chatterbait?
No way. I don't like Chatterbait.
Man Taddy 69. That's not you.
Nope. Sorry. I don't like all those Jasmine, Chatterbait.
You know them all, but apparently you don't like them. Police Academy or Revenge of the Nerds? Go.
Revenge of the
Police
Nerds.
Academy. I just.
But why?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like I really didn't like any Revenge of the Nerds that much, but Police Academy, I could probably watch any one of them again and again if I wanted to.
I don't know what it is, but both of these series are kind of low down, or both, in my opinion. But Police Academy seems like it's more physical humor, but they're both guilty of it, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I will say this. Police Academy has aged far better than Revenge of the Nerds. Revenge of the Nerds, super funny movie. I love it. But there's a lot of rape in the movie.
Oh, is there? I haven't watched it in so long. I'm not. I'm not.
The main nerd puts on a mask and pretends to be the jock, and then has sex with the main female, the jock's girlfriend.
Well, she could have asked him to take the mask off.
She does, and he says no, and she's like, "Oh, kinky."
Well, see, there you go. She should have said no right off the bat.
That's not how it works. He lied about who he was. He pretended to be someone else to have sex with her. Pretty rapey. Also, the nerds go and put hidden cameras throughout the women's dormitory so they could watch them undress and stuff. Again,
okay. I'm switching to Police Academy because I don't want to be the oogling uncle over here.
right in the 80s, we thought it was funny, but in retrospect, probably wasn't. No, probably shouldn't have been. Back to School or Weird Science?
Oh, what is it?
Back to School or Weird Science?
Oh, Back to School. I hated Weird Science.
You hated Weird Science?
Yeah, it just, I don't like nerd movies.
I've seen parts of Weird Science, but I haven't seen either of these, so I'm passing on my input.
Back to School is where Rodney Dangerfield goes back to college for the benefit of his own son. Because his son, I believe, did something like he proposed an argument. It's like, well, Dad, you quit, school, and so he pretty much did it to keep his son in college.
And he also does the triple Lindy.
Oh, that was the best part of the whole movie.
But
The
Weird
triple
Science
Lindy
has Robert Downey Jr. in it.
The triple Lindy is the best part of that whole movie.
I think Back to School edges out Weird Science by just a little bit. E. King's going to keep throwing this shit at us. Ernest Goes to Camp versus Turner versus Hooch.
Oh, Ernest Goes to Camp any day of the week.
I'm with Carl here. Ernest Goes to Camp.
Especially the part at the end of where Ernest is there and the guy's trying to shoot him with his rifle, and the guy keeps missing. Yeah, another one. So he goes into the guy, says paper, rock, scissors.
All right, this is the last one, E. King. But he says Three Amigos versus Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, I hate
that's
Ferris.
the second one's a great movie.
Three Amigos any day of the week.
I agree.
Why do you say that?
Three Amigos is awesome.
Yeah,
I never saw Three Amigos actually.
I'm going
Three
to
Amigos about these actors, right?
Yeah.
And so these people in Mexico, this village in Mexico saw all their movies and thought they were real. And so what ends up happening is they couldn't afford a good telegraph, so that the Three Amigos thought they were just going to be in a new movie or something.
Yeah, basically that's it. And comedy ensues.
I like Three Amigos, but Ferris Bueller's Day Off is kind of like my guiding light in life.
Well, I mean, everyone likes their own, likes different movies. So
I will say this: I have Three Amigos on Blu-ray. I don't have any Ferris Bueller Day Off.
You don't? Why not?
I can't
like
see
the movie that much.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off is about a punk who goes around skipping off school. It's a terrible movie.
I love that movie. It's great.
It's okay. It's not great.
Well, I guess it's your
Cover says that's rape, Vern. Myself in Comics says I'm catching up on my DC Marvel comics right now, just in case you realize I wasn't typing. Yeah, no problem. I have way too many. Somebody said I should show off my collection of comics.
You should. Yeah, why not? Show it off.
One, because I have no camera in my room. Two,
because, yeah, that's right. You don't.
Two, the comics are all in boxes. There's like 30 or 40 boxes of comics.
Wow.
Are you one of those kind of people that's collect them and actually read them?
No, I read them and then you put them in the boards and you put them away.
And next he's gonna capture He's going to capture the actor who portrays every Marvel movie and put them in boxes, each and every one.
Albert Menendez is continuing the E King tradition. He wants City Slickers or City Slickers 2.
The original.
You know, I like City Slickers 1.
City Slickers 1 is good, but I like 2. 2 is a little bit
I like 2. I forgot. I meant
one
to
is
say
more
2.
serious. One it tries to take itself more serious and have like a message and the whole thing.
Yeah,
with
I like
trying to find themselves.
Yeah, I like the second one. The second one was definitely the better one. It was just I'm not really a fan of Billy Crystal either, so for me to actually like one of them.
Don't mind me, I'm eating.
Let's see here.
You can't put The Freshman versus The Godfather. What kind of...
The Godfather would have killed The Freshman.
Yeah. There's no comparison there. So according to Social Blade, now that I'm looking it up, it says in 8 months we'll be over 1,000. I don't like that. We got to get there quicker, boys. By the end of the year, we got to hit 1,000.
We got to think up of some clever recurring segments. You know, you had the guess the ad. That was pretty good. I'm sure that drew some people in. Got to think of some more so that people feel like they want their butts on seats instead of watching you later, during the week.
Yeah. I think you just want to see more asses. That's what it is.
I do love ass.
Let's see.
Can you look up anyone's Social Blade?
Yeah.
Look up mine.
What's your channel's name?
80s something, isn't it?
Totally 80s.
That was it. Totally 80s. That was it.
Let's see. There's there's 2 of them. You're not the only totally 80s, Carl.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, there's like 5. Damn.
Okay.
No, there's a whole shitload of them. Ooh, there's a totally 80s chick. Let's subscribe to her channel. What were we doing? I'm sorry, I got lost. I will share the screen.
Okay, mine has.
I know which one is yours, Carl. Just messing.
Well, what's this?
Totally 80s chick is fat. Never mind. All right, so this is totally 80s. This is Carl's right here. And we also got this other totally 80s. Totally 80s. This is totally 80s. Totally 80s. Totally 80s in real life. Totally 80s. Totally 80s. Totally 80s. That's totally 80s. Totally 80s chick. And of course, totally 80s room. Man, lots of totally 80s, Carl. Says you make $0. But you got 717 views so far on your videos. I don't think you have any future projections, Carl, because your channel's too new. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Carl. Who's not paying attention, probably.
Oh, God.
Oh, we lost Carl. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Nope, I'm here.
Did you hear any of that?
Yeah. I said,
Okay.
oh, well. That's actually my my other channel, but that's fine. I'll probably never get where I'm at.
Myself in Comics says what you were doing was checking out my channel for indies. Is that what we were doing? We probably should check your channel out.
Yeah.
I tell you what, myself and comics, I seen you on the podcast with Nerdette the other day when you mixed up your two victims. She was on a podcast with Nerdette's Newsstand talking about George Floyd, but she mixed them up with a different person, and it got really funny.
Interesting.
Hey, Tony, let me have linkage. Dude, I'm not docking with you. I told you already. No space docking.
So that's what they call in this day and age.
Yeah, when you take your penis and put it inside another person's penis.
Yeah, I know what docking is.
There'll be no docking. Was Saggy on that? I didn't see the whole thing. I only seen the beginning of it. What's
Hey,
up, Mr. King?
Hi, guys. How you doing? How's everything?
Whoa, so loud.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're always so loud, dude.
Well, maybe if I just punch the ears, maybe it'll help.
Maybe.
That might help a little bit, probably.
Okay. Maybe I just, because I'm a little bit crazy today. I had a tough day at work.
No, that's fine.
I had a tough day at work. What are you doing, Hey, what's going on? Quiet.
Okay, who's getting the fucking reverb?
Not me.
Carl, you have to use headphones, Carl, or turn the volume down.
Why are you picking on her?
I don't know. He says, "No, I'm on Saggy's chat." Oh, yeah, I haven't been in Saggy's chat for a while. We had a little kerfuffle between me and Saggy. It was a little kerfuffle.
Who is it? That's the, what do you call
Are
it?
you and Saggy still talking?
Anybody on the blow?
No, I don't have any blow. We're not talking.
Oh, you're not? Oh.
I said we're not talking.
We're not?
Not talking.
Oh.
I used a double negative. I was trying to make a joke, Rabbit Dude, and you.
Oh, sorry.
Tony, I don't know if you've been to any of my streams, but there's a karate movie that Albert Menendez starred in, and he's in it. And there's a clip if you want to see it.
Is it safe for work?
It's safe. It's violent karate, but it's nothing like blood.
Oh, violent karate! Hell yeah! Now we're definitely gonna.
Right, so let me show you the link because Albert Menendez is in this movie. Give me a second now. Get the link for you. It's safe. Nothing. No jokes. No tricks.
I can just go to your channel, which I'm doing right now.
Don't damage your brain like that.
Dean TV smashes a chair. What am I looking for here?
Well, it's not on my. I didn't put it up. It's just another link. It's not.
Oh.
It's on my streams. Like I'll stream this. There it goes. It's 2 minutes.
Where we at? I don't see nothing.
Chat. Private. Yeah. And Albert's. You'll know who it is. Yes, evil again. This is Evil's favorite movie now.
Hold on. What movie is this? Because I think I've seen it.
It's the Albert Menendez movie. I'm trying to tell you that.
All right, here we go. Albert Menendez.
I'll take care of it. Clean up this mess and meet me upstairs. You get those two. I'll get them. Nice.
There you go. That's Albert right there. Ninja Kitty.
He didn't tell me Albert was getting his ass whipped.
He was great. Albert, calm down.
What's with all the fucking screaming?
Stop fighting.
No, Albert dies. Don't kill Albert.
I killed Robert.
He said Death Promise is like $60. We might have to fucking buy this movie and watch it.
I'll get it.
Damn.
Damn.
Is the blonde guy rabbit dude?
Yeah.
No. Albert and Rabbit Dude are defeated. He just throws it at him. What the hell are you? How do you stumble upon these things, King of All Buttocks?
Mystery,
what are you searching?
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I've never actually watched Mystery Theater.
It's very funny. They riff on movies and they do it really good.
I know about that show. It is really funny.
Everybody tells me it's funny, but I've never actually watched it.
You've never seen it before, dude? You should definitely go and see it.
All right. So Rabbit Dude said that he wants more hot chicks on the stream. Right?
Yes. Sure.
So we're gonna play a game. It is Celebrity Battles.
Oh, that thing again, the Smash or Pass game?
No, it's not Smash or Pass. Hold on. It won't let me. Damn it, I need to see the There's no way for me to see the fucking outcome without fucking logging in. Hold on. I'm gonna figure this out. Who's coming in? Carl?
It ejected me. I don't know why.
Myself in Comics says she's scared. I'm scared. We're all scared.
I was trying to look at the my social blade for my other channel. See, but
I think
whatever.
that this is the one that got us demonetized last time.
Why do you want to watch it again?
Because it's the after show. We don't care about demonetization.
Okay. Fair enough.
I just got to make sure that none of this is we don't want no nudity.
But that's the best part.
No.
By the way, folks, to answer your Lara Croft question, there is a Lara Croft movie on the internet that I'm fond of, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
No, we're not talking about pornography. All right.
Okay.
Here it is. Celebrity battles. Who are we voting for, gentlemen?
Who's
now before we vote, we're not seeing who's hotter. We're seeing who did Reddit think was hotter.
Okay, who's which
on the left is Scarlett Johansson, on the right Emma Watson. Rabbit Dude.
Ooh.
Who did Reddit find more attractive?
I'm gonna go Emma Watson myself.
King of all buttocks. Are you with us, King? King?
Well, while we wait for other people, I'll say I like Emma Watson. She's got more of like curvier hips, you know. Yeah, her
Yeah.
boobs are a little smaller, but also she's not like looking kind of like a man.
Star Blazer says the girl on the left, he's going with Scarlett Johansson. Albert Menendez says girl on the left, bag on the head. That's mean.
Yeah.
Tommy Umiko says Reddit are incels, so we should always be leaning towards the pedo answer. So Emma watching because they knew that she looked like when she was a kid. Interesting take. Albert is a Reddit mod, but I don't know what that means. Rabbit Dude, which one are you picking?
Left.
Scarlett Johansson. King of all buttocks, have you joined us yet?
Buddy.
All right. Forget King of all buttocks. And the answer was, of course, Scarlett Johansson won 674 votes to 395.
I had a feeling.
You're off to a bad start, gentlemen.
Oh, well, I'll live.
Will you live? Will you? Are you sure, Carl?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Let's see. Man, there's so much nudity on Reddit.
Yeah,
That's the best part, though.
Is it?
Yes.
You pervert. All right. I will zoom in on the picture. Hold on. We don't need all the other Reddit stuff. See, this is hard to do because you guys don't know who fucking celebrities are.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
very
why.
familiar. I'm not as familiar with celebrity names, honestly, half of them. I just
I
don't
don't care
care.
about their names. I just care about their assets.
Whoa, that's so misogynistic, Carl. I care about the
well,
personalities. All
I
right,
don't-
Taylor Swift is on the left. Victoria Justice is on the right. Rabbit Dude, which one did Reddit pick?
I think Taylor Swift. I had this feeling it's probably her.
I have a feeling we're going to pick Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I would agree with that assessment. I like the dark. I've on occasion I've remarked that I like black hair, but she's just very monotone in this picture. I mean, look at Taylor Swift's boobs and look at the other ones. It's like she's trying to put herself into chastity or something.
Wow, that's such a weird assessment of the situation. Star Blazer goes the girl on the left. That would be Taylor Swift. Albert Menendez says he'll shake it off. I'm guessing he's going with Taylor Swift. Tommy Miko's also going with Taylor Swift. I will tell you that the voting is 457 to 447. 10 vote difference. And the winner by 10 votes, Taylor Swift.
I'm not surprised.
All the
Just so it's
teen
official,
boppers
just
love Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is hotter. And there you go. You can see the results here. Taylor Swift, 457. Victoria
It's very
Justice,
close, though, honestly.
It was really close. All right. Let's see. We got to find another good one here. We got to make sure that it's age appropriate because we got, Mr. Young Rabbit Dude.
It's more YouTube. It's not me. I think YouTube wouldn't like that.
We got 12-year-old Rabbit Dude.
Oh, very funny.
All right. We got Kristen Bell on the left versus Alexandria Daddario on the right.
They both look really nice, but I have to go on with the left again.
Kristen Bell.
Yes.
Haunted Wisp. Who are we going with?
Kristen Bell. I know I said I don't like blondes, but
They're both kind of
the-
blonde, right?
they're both kind of blonde. But the girl on the right seems like, she's got her arms crossed. Seems like it might be a not so fun domestic life.
Obsessive compulsive gamer Gary has said he's going for the one on the right.
Gary, get your butt in here.
Gary's wrong and crazy. He's crazy.
Evil Knievel
I'll
says
go
don't
for
make him
left.
choose. Star Blazer's going to the girl on the left. Carl said
Yeah, I'm going with the left.
Kristen Bell has a lazy eye. Screw you. Kristen Bell is hotter. She's nice, short. She's actually really short. I like short girls.
Kristen Bell has that touch me and you'll have the time of your life look on her face.
Oh, that's really cool that Evie is into girls. That's cool.
Evie says Alexandria Daddario. I think Reddit is going to choose Miss Daddario. I would choose Kristen Bell myself, but Reddit is going here. So
Really?
Yep. Alexandria Daddario 541, Kristen Bell 378.
Interesting.
So in this chat, there's got to be one cross-dresser. And I know who it is.
No, but no King buttocks. Canadian gamer's not here.
Okay, no, I'm not talking about Gary. He's not allowed in here, I think, right, Tony? Am I right?
No, he's not banned.
Okay. He's crazy. Days Gaming is probably mad at me because I did that thing on Evil Stream. Probably pissed him off. So I know, whatever.
What thing?
Well, Evil had a stream and he had to do something, so he put one of Days' videos up, but he took off the audio. He goes, "All right, King, you just ad-lib and just dub something into his voice as I go out and get my computer." So I did it for 10 minutes. I made him talk like, "Hey, how you doing, everybody?" Probably pissed him off.
I don't think you pissed him off.
Yeah, he's good natured. Like,
piss him off.
I do like spinners. I do.
I like making fun of Rambleman and Hammy. Bob's going crazy. What is Bob doing? What the hell is Bob doing with him?
I don't know. I think Bob's asleep. That damn Bob.
Bob never sleeps.
Myself and Comic says, do DC Marvel characters next. I'm looking for something like that because that's on Reddit automatic. I don't have to like show two different. But I think,
look up on fictional characters. It can be pretty nice to look at sometimes.
Man, you
Yeah, E King said it. Hammy disowned me. Okay, all right. I have his number, so I'm just gonna send him a nasty text right now. Right?
Ooh.
Not kidding. Hey, you little punk! Smash your head in, and then I'm gonna shove you off the Brooklyn Bridge. All right, there we go.
Dude, quit trying to get me to testify in court.
All right.
No one would believe you because you got a weird robot eye.
Yeah, you know what I use it for? I use it to look at all the girls naked because it's got an X-ray.
Whoa! Come on, keep it PG.
Keep it PG.
It's got an X-ray function.
PG.
Hey, remember I'm gonna get you, sucker, when Chris Rock says, "How about you just pour in my hand?" Remember that? You don't remember
Yeah,
that?
I remember that.
I love that movie.
Man, nobody cosplays as DC characters. Can't find any DC
I would
characters.
cosplay as one of the characters from I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. I'd do that. How do you go to the bathroom with all that shit on? I'd be the guy with the gold chains all over my body.
All right, here we go. Yeah, make sure you like the video. So we're gonna go with a DC character versus a Marvel character.
Well, I don't know comics. So
All right. This is Wonder Woman.
Okay.
All right. Versus Rogue from the X-Men.
Rogue.
Mm,
Wonder Woman is a feminist. I'll take Rogue every time.
Wonder Woman's a feminist.
Oh yeah, she's a feminist.
I would have to go with which one would make more sense? I feel like I'm
Imagine
thinking one
all-
on the.
Mad Max.
I'm thinking what people actually will like more. Maybe Wonder Woman. Maybe.
You like
Imagine all the fun you're gonna have with Rogue.
you like
all the way to the bitter end.
Robin in his little tights. Tights.
I'm just gonna say Wonder Right because I have a feeling people are gonna like her more.
There is no right. There's only one picture on the screen.
No, I meant
The second one?
yeah, the first one.
Oh, you mean Wonder Woman?
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
Timmy Oyemiko's going up with Wonder Woman.
Can Wonder Woman fly? Because that would affect my answer.
Wonder
No.
Woman can fly, yes.
Oh yeah, fresh she can. Yeah, she can.
Then it's Wonder Woman because I need to feel more strange and exciting sex in my life.
Oh. Okay, so apparently we have there's no way to tell who the winner is other than what you guys have generally consents to. For some reason, you've all voted for Wonder Woman.
I voted for Rogue.
Except for Carl. Carl was correct. Rogue is the correct answer. But we have an exclusive interview coming up with a very high up-and-coming indie developer. He's a humanitarian. He's a great man. He's developing the next great indie game. Can't say enough good words about the gentleman that's going to be joining us shortly. So please like the video. Keep your hats firmly on your head. Hold on to your ass because we got exclusive interview coming up very shortly. He's not joined us yet. I keep rambling on, hoping that he's going to pop in because he said, hey, give me a huge introduction, and I'm trying to. But where you at?
He's probably busy.
No, he just texted me. He just DM'd me. He said, hey, give me a good introduction, and I'm going to pop right in. Evie says, come on, guys. I can look half-it, full naked women in my own time.
Nice.
What up, G10 says, I caught the last few minutes of your stream, but yeah, I'd been in MIA for a while. Sorry to hear that. But while we're waiting for the exclusive interview with the greatest developer of the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd century, we'll give you one more battle. One more. Jasmine, Princess Jasmine, or Princess Leia?
Oh, Jasmine. I can tell Jasmine's going to be the fun one.
I think Jasmine too. I mean, Leia's not bad. I'm not saying she's not bad looking. I just feel like Jasmine's gonna win.
Leia is uptight as hell.
Evie says Jasmine. That's Olivia Rodrigo versus Kristen Bell. Tommy Himiko says Ariel. And the winner was Kristen Bell, 69, versus Isa Gonzalez.
Wait, who's Kristen Bell?
Princess Leia won.
Oh, Princess Leia won?
Princess Leia won.
Interesting. Well, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, Disney one. Yeah.
Both of them from Disney, so yeah, I did.
Evil Knievel says, "Who is your favorite princess and why is it Jasmine?" Carl, who's your favorite Disney princess?
Aurora.
That's what, Sleeping Beauty?
Yeah.
That seems weird that you like the chick that's asleep and can't fight you off. I'm getting kind of a rapey vibe.
Well, I mean, when you ignore the part of the movie where she's sleeping, I mean, you know, she's got a good voice and looks. And, you know, that's why I like her.
Albert Menendez says Meridia's fire in the hole. Myself and Comics
Princess
agrees.
Jasmine is just trying to turn off. Princess Jasmine is just, you know, she doesn't want to. She's not interested in a partner.
Myself and Comics said Princess Aurora. She's agreeing with Carl. This is a really weird choice. It's a really weird category. Tommy Miko says Pocahontas was the hottest. Isn't Pocahontas like 14?
Pocahontas is not really. She's too tight.
Oh no, Pocahontas was 21.
What do you mean by too tight?
Too
uptight. He said uptight, not too tight.
Oh,
Jesus
uptight.
Christ.
Okay, I know what you mean now. Okay, I know what you meant.
Whoa,
now I
that's
know.
weird.
Oh, okay. So, who wants to tell me what age is Pocahontas in the Disney movie?
I don't know, actually.
Come on, venture a guess.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something even weirder. Do you know the age difference? The age difference between Princess Aurora and Prince Charming is actually quite significant.
Yeah, they're all significant. But Carl, that's not what we're talking about, Carl. Focus, Carl. How old was Princess fucking Pocahontas
I don't
when
know.
she met John Smith?
Wasn't she the same age?
11. Tommy Miko, please have a seat. Pocahontas is 11 years old.
What? She still looks
What?
too adult to be 11.
Well,
11?
When the real life Pocahontas met
Oh,
John Smith.
Real life. Okay, that's different. That's not the same, though.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the time period. It's a historical figure, correct?
Well, yeah, but
Grandmother Willow is
and the
not
movie
historical.
and the movie is depicting the historical event, correct?
But Grandmother Willow is not historical.
Well, that part isn't, but the other parts are. It's a historical drama. You can't change the age of the character.
Well, they Disney did apparently.
She's 11.
But that's just not the same, though.
Myself in Comics says there's a 10-year difference between Princess Aurora and her prince.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She should be 20 to 30s in the Pocahontas movie. Should, but the real life Ariel was 18, so it's okay if I wanted a lap dance from her.
Yeah, but the real life Ariel killed herself.
How old was the Virgin Mary? I think she was like 12. Something like that. That's why I like her. Now, Tommy. Nico. No. Yeah, some creepy Disney age, no doubt. Yeah. I don't think they actually give her age in the movie. Do they? Anybody?
I don't know.
No.
And Myself in Comics says also in the Sleeping Beauty movie, her prince is not Prince Charming. It's Prince Philip. He actually has a name and personality.
Right, I forgot.
I don't know. It's really hard because, like I said, they are weirdly aged. Like you'd be like, oh, I don't know how old. Do fish people age the same as regular people?
That's a difficult question to prove.
Right? So because I am partial to redheads, so Meridia or Aria would be my choice, but there's also the idea that both of those characters are probably underage. I think every Disney princess is probably underage.
Yeah, but Ariel killed herself. You want a woman like that?
She didn't kill herself.
And the actual Little Mermaid, she killed herself.
She just turned into bubbles or something. All right, so there's a list of all the princesses: Snow White, Cinderella, Aurora. Oh, hold on! I heard a buzz. I heard a beeping. Is our guest here? Our very special guest is here. The greatest developer of all time, the greatest developer of the 21st, 22nd, 23rd century. His children are going to be great developers. This man is the greatest of all time. Nobody can hold a candle to him. His first game is not out yet, but I can already tell he is the next Shigeru Miyamoto. Gary, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It can't be Gary. He has the worst takes in the world.
So where you been, Gary? We missed you on the main show and an hour and a half of the after show.
He was siding with the Sequoias.
I don't know if anybody nobody likes to follow me on Twitter or check my Twitter. We went to we took the kids to a arcade today, and it was called it's a long name, so I'm probably gonna mess this up. It was Marvin's Marvelous or Miraculous Mechanical Museum, and they had a lot of older games, but they also had a lot of current stuff. Like they had a nice wall of brand new Stern pinball machines. They had a few things from Japan that I was surprised to see there, and then they
had me to show the pictures you took.
I posted a couple pictures on Twitter.
I know that's why I asked if you wanted me to show the pictures, because I do follow you on Twitter and I do look at your timeline every once in a while.
You gotta follow me back on Twitter before I follow you, Gary.
So you might have to zoom in a little bit. They had a lot of old timing. I don't know what you call those, the fortune telling kind of machines.
Like from Big.
Yes, exactly. Like they had those. They had the one where the guy's in an electric chair. You put a quarter in, and you electrocute him, and a lot of those kind of cool things. And like I said, they had pinball machines. They had my three favorite arcade games, which was the Turtles, Simpsons, and the X-Men. So they had the Konami beat 'em up little line up there.
Where do you want me to zoom in on, Gary?
I mean, just zoom in so you might be able to see a little bit better. It's kind of, it's not really going to do much, but
that's why I said where you want me to zoom.
Yeah, it's going to be a little blurry. It's kind of hard to tell. They just got a lot of old timey stuff there. Stereoscopic 3D old. I don't know, 1912. I think it was made. They're older ones. If you look into the photographs that they have.
They got Hitler up here. They got a little Hitler statue.
Did they? Oh, that's what's his name?
Hitler, right? Hitler mustache. I don't know anyone else that rocks that mustache.
There was a few guys back in the day.
Yeah, and he retired the mustache.
Laurel and Hardy. I think Hardy had one. What's his first name? I can't fucking remember his first name, but no, Hardy. Hardy had one, and Charlie Chaplin. That's Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, I
know. But yeah, they had a lot of old timey stuff. They had a good '90s lineup of late 80s, early 90s arcade games. Some oddball Japanese stuff like the pod race or pod flyer or whatever the hell it was called. That game was amazing. That's the first time I've ever seen that. And that battle pod, dude, that was fucking awesome. It was the first time I've ever played that. The other screen's not a really great shot, but I was trying to get a picture of what it was like inside your enclosed. And there's a screen, and I don't know if it was a screen or if it was projection, because the other Japanese game that they had was like kind of like a projection, but this was like in your entire peripheral vision, so like you're encompassed by this. I played the level that I played was on Hoth. Absolutely incredible. I've never heard of it, never seen it before until I got inside that thing, and that was an experience. It almost made me motion sick because of how like in depth it kind of was. But it's a really cool game to play.
So Gary, I also see that you're selling off your Game Boy collection.
I was.
Oh, you was?
I was.
You should probably take that tweet down then.
Nobody ever tweeted me anyways about it, but you're right. I'm still kind of on the fence about it now that I'm kind of working, making that money.
Developer?
Oh, that too. So I don't know if you want to jump into that really quick. I sent you the screen in the DMs.
I
now this is.
Hold on. I'm asking about these games. What were you asking for them? What were you looking for?
So the entire collection was worth about $6,500. That's like top dollar, like retail. Obviously, I wasn't looking to get top dollar retail. You really can't. I was looking to get around $4,000, $4,500. Usually, I do about like anywhere from 20 to 30% off, and that's still kind of asking a lot. Guys that buy that size of a collection, they want to get 40 to 50% off. I understand why, but I probably wouldn't part with them at that price. But like I said, now that I'm working, it kind of alleviated some things. Especially, we wanted to take a trip next month, which is going to be here in a few weeks. We were going to take another trip to Tennessee. So I was like, I was thinking about it, and then we're trying to get out of our place, and we kind of needed the cash. So, but now everything has been alleviated because I'm a working man. I think we talked about this last week. I was doing the dirty jobs, so to speak, and I've been making good money doing that. So it kind of was like, I don't really need to sell my stuff.
Fucking Gary. Also, Gary's really terrible at taking pictures because this picture is horrible. Horrible.
Which picture is that?
The one you sent me.
It's only cropped because that wasn't a picture that I took. That was on my partner in crime, who shall not be named at this time. This is my programmer. He sent a screen capture of the game we're working on, and this is a work in progress, and it's just a little taste of.
So what I'm saying is, your programmer, the guy helping you, right? He really needs to learn how to take a screenshot because you can screenshot it and then you can crop the screenshot.
Oh no, that was me then. Okay, that's what you're talking. Because I took a screen capture of this screenshot. So you're yelling at me then. Okay, that was my fault. I did it really quick.
If you would have just cropped it here.
Yes, I figured you'd do that for me, Tony.
But we would have got a better picture. The quality would have been better than what.
Oh well, the quality's still fine. You're not really losing much there. It's not that bad.
So what is the game here? What we're looking at?
So basically, this is the game that I've been working on. He has been working on, and we're trying to get it out as quick as we possibly can. This is our baby right now. This is called Pest, what we're calling Pest, and this is going to be I wouldn't say like a clone because there's going to be some different stuff here and there, but it's pretty much like an homage to Wormwomper, which was on everybody's favorite old timing console, the Intellivision. It's
Just
one of my
another
favorite.
viewer wants you to know that this is Gary's time to let loose because his wife does the talking.
Oh, those are fighting words. No, I do the talking.
Ooh, Evil Knievel says, Gary, you realize there are other people on the panel. At least say hello. You drove Carl away. Carl's gone.
There are other people. Oh my God, Carl's gone. He left at the best part.
You didn't say hi to King of All Buttocks or Haunted Wisp.
I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to talk though, guys. But no, I apologize. What's going on, guys?
I like this. Do you play from the perspective of a pest, Gary? Is that what?
Again, you don't. This is early work in progress. So, sprites are just kind of all being mismatched around the place right now, and this is not the player character here that what you're seeing. These are just that will be an actual enemy.
These
so
are
like I said, we only
images, and this is like a
right.
B or a WAF.
Right. This is just a work in progress still.
This is pre-alpha.
But yeah, what you're seeing is like an actual sprite of an enemy. The player will be there, and like I said, this is just one screenshot. I will have more in the future.
All right,
but I did want to share this.
Myself in comics says, "Dang, I'm supposed to sleep." Night, guys. Good night.
Yeah, good night, bud.
I'm sorry
Later.
I missed this. I just seen it right now, scrolling up in the chat. So if you see this on the replay, which you probably can't because we will be unlisted, but I did say good night. Also, Gary, I'm me. So let me just, preface the following with, how I am, and I'm very nitpicky.
Okay.
So what the fuck is going on here?
That is
it's like two UIs and one on top of the other.
No. So basically, again, you're looking at like our side of it. This is stuff that'll be removed. Then I believe what's being used is like other source code just for like a template.
So then, okay, so the score won't be
so
there.
What you're seeing at the top right here won't be there, obviously. And then obviously you can see a little sprite from, like I said, the other, I believe it was actually, he's actually quite popular in the community.
This way.
And I can't remember his name. Yeah. He created and I believe this is his. I'd have to go back and check. He made a little mini kind of game.
So you're stealing other people's assets. Busted already. Jesus Christ.
What do you think Unity is?
Gary,
Same
better than
difference.
Tommy Tallarico.
And and it's not other people's assets. It's source code. I already admitted to that. I said you use it as a basis, and everything gets tweaked along, down the road. So, no assets will be stolen. That's just a time saver for coders and programmers to, take basic stuff that you're going to use.
Placeholder graphics.
No, you will not find these sprites anywhere else. What's up,
Gary?
Yes.
I'm just like reminding you that's what Ninja Kid used to do. Gary.
Oh. But yeah,
says not for Amico. Then it's trash.
Oh, we don't. I don't think we'll do too well on the Amico, especially seeing as that we're trying to utilize the crank as a kind of like I guess a minigun. I'm trying to get that feel down for it because, like I said, the premise of the game is that you play as the keeper, the beekeeper. We're calling him the keeper, and the whole premise is to annihilate the pests, just like Wormwomper, where you're keeping the all the bugs, the worms, and the spiders, and all the snails off your crops from destroying your crops. So where the bee sits on this picture right now, when you see this little open spot, kind of in that general area, this whole area will have 4 different crops in it, and you know the premise is to keep the bugs from destroying your crops. Down in these little holes right here, you'll see on the left spot, that'll be where your ammo is. The other spot will be where you accumulate your points. Up at the top where the wave and the time is, those will have little counters.
So what, you're going to be on the right side of the screen?
You'll be on the left side. That is the player. That should be the player sprite right there where the bee is. He's just got it switched out because he was testing things. So yeah, your player sprite will be there. And
stupid question, sir. But why does a beekeeper have crops?
Why does the beekeeper have crops?
Yes.
Because he does it all.
Then he's just a farmer. He's not a beekeeper.
Well, I mean, you could call him a farmer if you want. You can call him whatever the hell you want.
It's your game. I'm just asking questions here.
No, I mean he's fitted. If you look at the sprite, and I actually wish I had I don't know. Did I ever send you a picture of that? Hold on, let me check my thing. I'll give you a picture here. Hold on. I should have it unless I erased it. I don't think I did, but let's see here.
Bee farmer from the pest perspective.
Hit me with the tough questions, huh, Tony?
Oh yeah, it was a super tough question. Wow.
Well, I mean, I guess you could call him the farmer. I just called him the keeper. I thought that was a fitting name for him.
Well, I mean, if you switch out the crops and you put like beehives, and you say that the other insects are trying to steal the honey, right?
Hold on one sec. No, unfortunately, I don't have one. I must have erased it for the time being. I will maybe if we're still on here and I can get it here in time, but I probably won't be able to.
The bee looks like a crotch.
So I don't know. I mean, I figured he looks like the sprite looks like he's in a beekeeper suit outfit. So I thought that was the best. I could have called him the farmer, but
like I said, if you have him be a beekeeper instead of crops, if you put beehives and you say the bugs are trying to get the honey in the beehives.
Well, there's more than just bees.
There will be the bugs try to get the honey from the beehive. You could say the enemies are other bees and other insects. Insects like sweet things. Honey is sweet. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying.
You wouldn't keep bees off of crops. Bees don't harm crops. Bees pollinate. You want bees on your crops. Have you ever farmed? Should I get Genovi and wake him up and because he's a farmer, he'll let us know.
Oh well, we have a wide variety of enemies.
What is does Genovi grow that funny stuff?
No, I think he has horses and crops and other stuff. Sperm Whomper. Yeah, why don't you go with Sperm Whomper? Yeah, see, Mr. Beefy says I always have bees in my squash flowers. So, I mean, if you had flowers, but crops.
Well, technically, a sunflower is not a crop?
It is a crop, yes.
It is. It's a very important crop. It's,
okay, so that's what we're going for, sunflowers.
I agree with you. Sunflower is probably one of the most important crops because to warn you.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this, Amico?
So what we're doing is like I said, in that general space where the bee is at, there will be 4 sunflowers, and that's the premise. Is there's 4 sunflowers. You're keeping the grubs and the cockroaches, spiders, all those kind of enemies off the crops. And that's what I call them. Is crops, because basically what you're going to do.
Why didn't you switch out the bugs for police officers. Switch the sunflowers for marijuana.
Make an adult version. We can always do like sprite swaps or whatever. I can always do maybe someone will do a ROM hack of that version for me.
Albert Menendez once again trying to get in. He never gets in.
Something wrong. He's going to say one insult, then he's going to leave.
His thing always does that. It just always goes loading and then it never loads up.
Me too. Same thing.
See? He's gone.
Oh, there he goes. The illusion of wanting to join.
Yeah, see, get the Cyber Hill license. Call your game Dr. Green Thumb.
And just turn the shack into a meth lab.
Yeah. Ocean Sword Run says the house is covering the high score. No, Gary already said that the score and the debug, they're not going to be there. Those are leftover assets from the stolen assets that Gary's using as placeholders.
Yes. Stolen assets.
I love it. I know Gary's getting mad. He's like, these fuckers.
No, it's perfectly okay.
Can I put my 2 cents in here real quick?
Of course.
Gary, I'm glad that you're able to use your creative talent, and that you found somebody to realize your gameplay dreams. And that's like a win for what you bought. The play date, that you can do the homebrew with such a small crew. It doesn't have to. This is your first one. It doesn't have to be Zelda: Link to the Past. You'll get there eventually, though, if you keep working with people and expanding on game ideas.
Well, I appreciate that, and I mean, I think that's what we're really working towards. Is a few small games to get our our feet dirty and understand how the playdate works. Especially, I'm not the programmer, I don't code, and that's definitely a step. Is learning the language for my guy, and then eventually once he understands it a lot better. That little icon that you see right here on the screen that I use week in and week out, that's my baby, right? So when we do understand what's going on and maybe what the market is for the play date and maybe if it is something is viable for us, that game will come in due time. I think getting our name out there first is important. And hopefully there is a huge, like I said before, there's supposed to be, 50, 60,000 of these units out in the wild by this time next year. So that could be a step in this. This is definitely probably a step in the right direction, and a few more, games or projects under our wing. And then I think once our name's out there, you do see the big boy come out. These are meant to be kind of small experiences that are fun to play. And if you've played a play date, which I know a lot of you guys haven't, and like I've said before, I'm enjoying it. And I do find that the games like Whitewater Wipeout is what you want on it. Yes. I know what you're gonna say, Tony.
What am I gonna say?
You're gonna say I'm giving the Tommy pitch.
No, what I was gonna say was just call everybody a gaming racist, and then.
No, but I mean, seriously though, I know it does sound redundant, and we've made quite a bit of fun, but the smaller experiences on the playdate are the kind. I didn't think they were going to be the ones I'd enjoy the most, and I haven't put too much time into Casual Birder and the bigger, longer experiences, but it really is the kind of pick up and play, very quick arcade type games that seem to be the ones I'm going after right now. And I didn't think that was going to be the case, but with my play date, it is. Right, and I really think that this will be pretty good.
Okay. So first off, we preface this by saying, I love you, Gary. You're a good friend. I know we're kind of relaxed here. We're just doing, we're just shooting from the hip, right?
Right.
So if you do ever get interviewed or whatever, You got to be more confident. You're not projecting confidence in your project. You're projecting.
I'm not.
No, you're not. You with the uhs and the It kind of
I
almost
always
sounds
talk.
like you want me
I
to agree
always
with
talk.
you. I
No,
know.
I
That's
always
what I'm
talk
telling
like
you.
that.
but
I'm not. I'm not a great. I'm not a great speaker.
I understand it. That's why I'm trying to give you a couple of pointers here.
Fine, give yourself some credit, Cupcake.
Secondly, Sweet and Tender wants to know how much is this going to cost?
So we're looking to shoot for around $5 to $7, and I think that's a pretty good price point at this time. I think that there's not very many games on itch.io. If you go look at itch.io right now, I believe there's under 200 games, and there are a handful of games ranging from free to I think it was about $12 or $13 is the most expensive game. And I believe the $13 game is a game that has been on, I don't think it's exclusive. I think it has been on another platform, whether that be mobile or I'm not exactly sure where they took that from. I know we talked about the what was it, Puzzle Disco Worm or whatever, Tony? I believe they're selling, I believe they're selling that for $7.
You should change the name of this game to Death Promise.
Disco Tapeworm.
Disco Tapeworm, there you go.
It's not a great game. It's fun, but it's a one and done. Like I beat it, I've never felt the need to go back to it. Potion Sword Run wants to know: does it actually play yet?
Oh yeah, I mean I could fire it up on the on my Playdate right now. It's still
on your
early.
Playdate connected to a laptop? Or
no, on my Playdate by itself can run.
I'm gonna need you to take video of you.
I can do that for you.
All right,
I'll post it. I can do that, and I'll post it on my my Twitter page.
Better yet, why don't you write someplace with Crayola crayons or something?
Yeah. Ninja Kitty says, "Lol, they still haven't reached 20,000 units shipped because Planet sucks."
No, here's the thing. I think they're just finishing their second batch. They are going to start on the third batch will begin. I mean, I believe this is right around the time they promised. I mean, it takes them about 2 months to 2.5 months to get the 10,000 units out, and obviously they have to make up for units that might have been lost or maybe damaged or maybe had a problem they have to replace. So it's a slow rollout. This is why I said by the time next year rolls around, they should have. Well, they'll have 20,000. They should have about 50, 60,000.
All right. So Rabbit Dude wants to know what's your favorite game on the Playdate. Be concise. Do not ramble on. Just simple. What's your favorite game?
Whitewater Wipeout.
All right. Albert says when Gary talks, I zone the fuck out. Just saying.
Yeah, I do too.
Albert, Potion Sword Run says Gary versus Brett White. Sleep off.
Look at what Ninja Kitty said.
Gary Tellerico with those excuses. I'm still waiting for my until. I think he meant unit. I'm still waiting for my unit. Gary Tellerico. Yeah. Gary.
Potion, you got a long way to go, buddy.
So Gary, I got a game for you, Gary. All right. Let me pitch an idea because you're a developer. Let me pitch this idea to you, Gary. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. The idea, it's going to be called. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Smoke alarm.
Right. Oh, okay. How does this game go?
The game goes. You play as a kid, right? You play as a kid who needs batteries for his toy. So you got to sneak past your father, who's not paying attention. He's looking at the screen, right? So your character is walking behind your father and getting the batteries out of the smoke alarm. And then the smoke alarm starts dinging, ding, ding, ding. And you got to play with your toy and you rack up points, but you got to put the batteries back before your dad notices.
That kind of excuse me. That kind of sounds like the tax game where you have to shred up the paper and you can't get caught by the tax man.
It does, but it also sounds like
Sounds like a real life event, right?
Yeah, based on a real story. Yeah, I don't know
Based
where
on
Carl
what?
went. He just left. Like I was on another screen and Carl was gone. All those
I
women
scared
got him
Carl off.
excited.
I missed all that good stuff.
I missed it. I think Contra would be a good game for Gary to make.
I mean, we're definitely going to make some games that
Gary,
resemble.
can you make a new Splatterhouse? DJC.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be amazing. Splatterhouse was a great our Sega series.
It was all right. It wasn't great. It was a little stiff.
You didn't like it too much, Tony?
No, it felt a little stiff.
Which one didn't you like? Did you played all of them, right?
No, I just played the first.
Really? Just the first one?
Yeah.
But the third one gets a lot better. It turns more into like a beat 'em up, whereas like I think the first one is stiff. The second one's a lot better, and I like the second one probably the best, but it just mainly stays like a side-scrolling kind of general beat 'em up. But the third one gets like, you know, you got the power-ups and you get to choose which way you want to go, and you got a time limit. Third one's pretty fun.
So, have you played Elden Ring yet, Gary?
Oh no, I have not.
I actually haven't played that much Elden Ring since my live stream.
Let's be honest. How many hours have you put into Elden Ring?
About 3.
Game of the year, baby.
Well, I've been busy. I keep telling this story, and I'm gonna tell it again. But a lot of times I'll sit down, right? Like I'll be like, I'm gonna play some Elden Ring. And I go, I can't just play Elden Ring. I started it on stream, so I was like, I got to fire up the stream. I'm like, I'm not really in the mood to stream, right? So then I'm like, fuck it. I guess I'll just wait till the next time I stream, then I'll play Elden Ring. So then I just don't play it. And then I end up doing something else. So again, because of you viewers, I don't play video games that I want to play.
What's the last game you played, Tony? Was it Elden Ring?
No, shit. The last game I played, I was playing the Curse of the Dead Gods earlier.
And did Turtles come out after Elden Ring?
Turtles? I didn't say Turtles.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, did Turtles come out after Elden Ring?
I think so.
Did you beat Turtles?
Yes, that was a lot shorter.
But you still plunked 2 hours into Turtles to beat it, right?
No, it was less than 2 hours.
An hour and a half?
Something like that.
Okay, I'm just saying. You plunked 3 hours into Elden Ring a couple months ago. You at least plunked that time into Turtles. I'm just saying. Game of the year contention.
I don't think that has anything to do with each other. I think you're...
I think if Elden Ring was an amazing game, you just couldn't stop playing, you'd have put more time than 3 hours into it. I'm just saying that.
I played it for like an hour. I played it for like an hour on stream. Then I played a little off stream, and then I felt guilty for playing it off stream.
And
whereas Turtles,
again.
I played the whole thing. Ninja Turtles, I played off stream the whole time.
I hear talks about it being in the Game of the Year contender.
Turtles? No.
Yes.
No way.
It sold how many copies?
Don't matter. It's not that great.
I remember a couple guys giving me shit saying that it had to be a big. Maybe it was Bob. I'm not saying it was you, Tony, but I do remember some guys telling me it had to sell like a crazy amount of copies for it to be up there in a Game of the Year contender.
Yeah, on top of quality and selling a bunch of copies. Yes, those two things combined.
Okay.
But Turtles does not have
it. But it did check those. It did check the boxes, didn't it?
No, I just told you it checked one box for selling crazy amount. It didn't check the other box. It doesn't
not
have
quality.
It's not an 8. It's not even an 8.
I'll break in here. I watched you guys beat it in one live stream.
You know, it will be.
Sword Run was like, "There's no reason to play this game," and I felt the same way.
But does anybody expect anything different from a beat 'em up?
Yeah.
You expect a beat 'em. If a beat 'em up was 6 hours long, you wouldn't critique it on being too long?
No.
Oh, I think
because they're giving you more content.
I think when the Game of the Year awards come out and Turtles takes it over Elden Ring, what's going to happen? Is that going to be
Streets of Rage
justification?
4 is 3 hours. Okay.
Turtles
It's a whole
took me
hour longer.
Turtles
than
Turtles took me. That is by how many people did you play Turtles with? And what setting did you play it on? Oh, I guess the
I
setting.
played it on normal.
I played it on normal, and it took me about 2.5 hours to beat.
I played it normal solo.
It took me about 2.5 hours to beat.
Took me.
I died maybe
2 hours.
one level, and I took my time with it.
A Cowabunga collection will be game of the year. More than 3 hours.
No, Cowabunga collection will be good. It'll be worth getting for anybody who doesn't have the a way to play the other games. But
I might get it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm on the fence too.
But the Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Here's why. I don't think it's that great. Right? It's a solid 7. You got to be at least an 8 to be game of the year. Because there's other factors, right? It's
a
not
solid 7. That's rough.
It's short.
Not shorter than any other beat 'em up, really.
I just told you, Streets of Rage is 3 hours.
Streets of Rage at 4, okay, is kind of long. I'll give you that. It's longer.
You don't have to give me. It's just a fact. You're like
I'm just saying. I'll give you that. You're right about that. Yeah, it's longer, but I don't think length on a beat 'em up really matters. I mean, as long as it's not a half hour long. I know games that are shorter.
Name a beat 'em up that you think is shorter, Gary.
There's a lot. The Kunio-kun games are shorter on the Game Boy. I mean, there's a laundry list. The Avengers. I just did the Kunio-kun games. I don't know the exact fucking title.
Kunio-kun games. That's not a specific game.
Well, the ones on the Game Boy. I don't know what the exact name of them are. I mean, Avengers is shorter. Like most of your Sega Genesis ones are shorter than that. Avengers for Captain America and the Avengers is shorter. I can beat that in like 35 minutes. That's a one and done quick game. There are tons of beat 'em ups. The old retro beat 'em ups are shorter than you think. Streets of Rage 2. Everybody's
the Avengers is 2.5 hours.
Streets of Rage 2 is about an hour and a half.
No, rewind.
Okay.
You said how long? Captain America and the Avengers is a 2.5 hour game.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. I
will play that, and it is not that long. It isn't for Sega Genesis. No. I can beat that game in 45 minutes.
Main game 1 hour and 41 minutes. And that's
where are you looking at?
I'm looking at on howlongtobeat.com.
Oh, no. 45 minutes. I'm playing that tonight. Oh, I can't play it tonight. I don't have it here, but that's shorter than that. And it's still shorter than Turtles. Even at that time, it's still shorter than Turtles.
It says the arcade is 47 minutes, but the Sega Genesis is 1 hour and 41.
That guy sucks and he's slow.
No, it's how long it takes.
Turtles still last longer than that.
And it says for 100% completion, it's 3 hours and 10 minutes.
What's 100% completion? Beating it with all 4 characters?
I guess.
I mean, there's not any kind of it depends if you're beating it on multiple difficulties. I don't know.
The fastest, if you speed through the game, 33 minutes. I guess that's
I guess that I'm up there. I said about 45 minutes. It doesn't take me long to beat that game. I cruise through it. So that's why I'm saying like the length is like different for everybody. So
yeah, and
I do play that game a lot.
Sometimes we all think like, yeah, I'm only gonna die once. So, and I've noticed that sometimes, depending on who's playing, it can take a lot longer to get to the end. I feel like a lot of these review outlets are like that. They're like pro gamers. And so they're like, oh, it only got 20 hours, but then you sit down with it and you got 50.
Yeah, that is true.
I will admit that Turtles was disappointing in a few different areas. I was hoping that there would be a few more like characters
Sweet
that
Tender
you don't
Hooligan
usually
says,
get there.
how many free review codes did it take to make you say these shitty games are innovative? None. No free review codes will ever make me say that. None.
No, we're pretty fair with games across the board.
See, here's the problem. Back to Turtles Shredder's Revenge. There's no incentive to play the game more than once because the endings are shit. Right? It's like one little static screen. Ooh, look, Mikey's now partying. Donatello went back to making inventions.
Is Streets of Rage 2 any different?
Streets of Rage 2? No.
Yes. Okay, and people would say that's. I mean, they've definitely told me that Streets of Rage 2 was one of the all-time favorite beat 'em ups. I mean, what's your all-time favorite beat 'em up?
Streets of Rage 4.
Golden Axe for me. Any Golden Axe.
Here's the thing you don't understand, Gary, so I'll explain it to you. Streets of Rage 2 was invented for the arcade, not for the console. Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge is a console game, not an arcade game. That means the difficulty is tuned differently. Part of the challenge of Streets of Rage 2 on console is to try to overcome the limitation of continues because the game was not meant for you to be limited on continues since you could just pump in quarters endlessly, right? Does that make sense now?
No, I already understand that, but I think that the length of the game is not against it. I think it's the right time, the right amount. I actually think it's not too short, to be honest with you. I thought they could have ended it when you got to like level 10, and I think people would have been pissed if that would have been like you didn't go into Dimension X. Personally, I feel like it was the right amount of time in the game. It didn't overstay its welcome. I think the only aspect that I'm disappointed was that there wasn't an extra mode, and whether you wanted kind of like whatever mode you wanted. I mean, they could have added a little bit more bulk to it. Because I could see where you're like, oh, it's repetitive. Every fighting game is the same way. Every beat 'em up is repetitive. And you can say Streets of Rage 4, I know, but they didn't have that stuff at the beginning that was all DLC. I can't get it. I don't have it on my copy. We've talked about this. Those extra characters, I believe there's a few. You don't get those. It's paid for. You do on the second release, whatever. I forget if they called it like there's a special name for it, but that was on the DLC thing. You can get it as a copy now, but I didn't get it originally. It's a good game. That's tough, Tony, because like a lot of people are going to disagree and say,
hold on. In the original Streets of Rage 4, you get the main cast, right? So it's Axel, Blaze,
right,
Cherry, the new guy, whatever the fuck his name is, and Adam. That's 5 characters from Jump. You then unlock the Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3 versions of Axel.
Mm-hmm.
The Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3 versions of Blaze. Skate. Max from Streets of Rage 3.
Are those palette swaps?
No. They're in the generic the sprites. They give you the sprites from the Genesis game.
No, I understand that, but is it the same moveset?
No.
It's just
what part of it? It's the character from the Streets of Rage 1 version has the Streets of Rage 1 moves. Streets of Rage 2 version has the Streets
He
of Rage
has the
2.
Special attack where the car comes out and shoots its missiles.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. I've never unlocked those guys, so. Well, I unlocked some stuff. It's been a while, but I haven't unlocked like everything.
So there's a whole bunch of unlockables just off of the base game. This isn't even before the DLC.
Right.
They have the I think it's a time attack mode and there's a boss rush mode before the DLC. So I mean, there's things. There's the co-op mode and there's the verse mode before the DLC.
Right. Do you think they should have left like Splinter and April lockable, like unlockable?
I think they should have been unlockable. I think the 6-player mode was dumb. I think it should have been 4-player max. 6 players way too many. Everybody can just do specials. When you have 6 people, you can just start firing off specials. And
I agree, but it's a nice touch. I mean, what
Yes.
other games have 6-player? You know, what
But
other
you're not
beat 'em ups?
listening, Gary. If everybody can pop off their special, then while you're doing yours, someone else can do the taunt and get a whole nother special. It's just special.
But you're also minusing points because you played with more. If you
No one
played
cares
with more
about
people.
points. No one was playing for points.
Well, I'm not saying points. I'm saying you're knocking it down pegs because it had more features.
No, I'm knocking you down pegs because it's not balanced.
But it's not
Balancing
balanced
is part
because
of the
you
game.
played it that. But it's balanced because you played it that way.
No, the game. If there's an exploit in the game, the developers should have been aware of this and they should have adjusted the game so there's no exploit. When you have 6 players, they should have took the taunt out, or the taunt shouldn't fill your meter completely. Maybe the taunt should only fill it.
But it does. But if you get hit during that taunt, you lose your.
But you're
taunt.
not. When you have 6 players, I can do my special and no one's around you, so you can taunt while my special is going off. Then you do your special and then I taunt.
I'm not going to get that's a huge nitpick.
That's not a nitpick.
That's
the whole
a
point of the
nitpick.
game, it's a beat 'em up. So the whole point of the game is to beat up characters.
You know
If you guys could keep
almost
firing off
80.
your
You know,
specials-
almost 80% of that game, I didn't taunt like that to get my special.
because you didn't know that. Now you know that.
No,
You're
I
gonna go ahead
did
and do it.
know. No, I knew that, and I knew that when you get hit, you lose. That was their.
But if you have 6
They were
people,
combat. But that's if you have 6 people. So
That's
you're
exactly-
great. So you're grading the entire game
No,
on
I
a
didn't say
6-player
I
perspective.
didn't grade
Because
the
if you
entire
play that solo, if you've played that solo, getting your taunt off isn't that easy
Yes, it
unless
is.
you
It
clear
is completely
every.
easy. Because
If you clear a wave of enemies, but you still
Right.
have the. I got hit multiple times trying to do my taunt because somebody dropped down and kicked me or fucking threw one of those
well, they're
things
just
at
bad
me.
I can't help it if you're bad at the game.
No, because it's. I get what you're saying. If you have multiple people, yes, somebody can use your special that frees you up to use yours. I understand that, but I'm not.
On solo mode, you can on the story mode anyway. You could store up to 3 specials, right?
Right. Yeah.
So then you could go beat up a wave of enemies, taunt, get all your specials.
Are those
beat up a wave of enemy.
are those
Taunt,
3 bars available from when you start the game?
No,
Okay, thank you.
but 1 bar is so you can taunt, do a special, beat up a wave of enemies, taunt. There's only like 4 or 5 enemies in a wave.
I mean, there are things it's not like they didn't think about it. They did think about it. There is a progression system
when
to
you
it.
when you go through the thing, it's like 4 enemies, then nothing for a little bit, then 4 enemies, then nothing for a little. It feels empty in certain spots of the game.
It feels like a beat 'em up to me. I mean, it
No,
feels normal.
most beat 'em ups, you keep going, there's enemies just keep popping up. There's usually no spot where there's no enemy for you to walk for a couple feet. There's tons of spots in this game where it's like you beat up an enemy, then you walk for a couple of feet and there's nothing. Then you go around a corner, you go down, and then there's no enemies for that down section. Then you go straight, then there's enemies again. I've played the game. I beat the game with like 3 or 4 characters. There's no boss rush. There's no verse mode. I'll tell you.
Would you have taken less work graphically for all those other modes?
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, graphically it looks nice, but I mean, you
I
could
think the
have
amount of-
gave us a verse mode, and you could have gave us some more unlockables. I mean, they had the frogs are in the game. You could have put the frogs in. There's several other characters.
I mean, the frogs are in the game, but they're not really
That's what I'm saying.
animated.
But I'm talking about you could have put the frogs as playable characters. You could have added Ray Fillet, Mondo Gecko as unlockable characters. I mean, there's how many turtle characters are there? There's so many fucking turtle characters. They're just not in the game. They're either not in the game or they're just a little like, oh, look, they're there. That's it.
I don't think you'll ever get a game like that.
The fan-made game has all those characters unlocked.
That's a fan-made game. That's somebody who has free time to do all that shit.
You mean someone who did it as a labor of love and not trying to extract money from my wallet?
You don't think what those guys did wasn't a labor of love?
Gary's having a classic Gary take again.
Like there's a realistic bar like that's set here and an unrealistic one, and I think we're pushing towards the unrealistic. I think what they did, I'm not a fan. I don't think it's a 10 out of 10. I've already discussed why, a couple weeks back. I was upset with a few things, but they did more. It's the best turtle game to date. There is not a better turtle game out there than that one.
Wisp, are you tired of being cut off all the time, Wisp?
No, man. It's a radio show. People talk over each other, and then they get their points across. I'm just thinking of topics because the TMNT games. We had that amazing one in the arcades when we were kids or younger, and so I guess my negative reviews of what I've seen of this new one is influenced by the magic of the old one that was really good.
When's the last time you played? And I have, remind you, and played today the actual arcade version at the arcade today, and I do have the arcade one-up of Turtles in Time and the original Turtles. I love the game to death, but it is dated. And it's shorter than what you played on console weeks ago. I mean, it's dated. Obviously there's like nostalgia there for the game. And I love the game.
Lack of crossplay on the Turtles game, that was kind of.
What do you mean?
Yeah, developers have to get their act together and make sure that if I buy a game that I can play with people on different machines.
Well, I mean, there's crossplay between you could play it on PC and
but
Microsoft.
That wasn't how they sold it, Gary. They didn't go, "Hey guys, there's crossplay between PC and Xbox." No, they said
a lot of games have lack of crossplay. A lot of games have lack of crossplay.
But a lot of those games didn't advertise crossplay. The developers said there was going to be crossplay on the game.
Then they were right.
They pulled the Tommy Tallarico misleading. Technically, there's crossplay between these two very specific formats.
I didn't expect there to be crossplay between Switch and bigger consoles because the bigger consoles were going to run better.
There isn't crossplay between the bigger consoles either. You can't play Xbox and
I didn't expect it. I guess that's why I'm not really pissed off about it.
You didn't expect it after they said there was crossplay.
No, because a lot of guys had talked about it that it was probably only going to be between PC and Xbox. That was it.
Those guys didn't talk about it with me because when I hear crossplay, I think of between the major consoles.
No, I didn't think so.
There's not even crossplay between the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 version.
Yeah,
that's kind of weak.
I'm siding with Tony on this. Crossplay means computer, Linux, Mac, the consoles. They shouldn't put us into little boxes.
But here's another thing though. I also don't judge games on like online play unless the game's totally based in online play. So
no, but I judge games on when promised features and then the features don't get implemented.
Well, they never specified which ones.
You're really going to split a hair on it. Well, technically. Gary is dated with his pogs and mullet.
Fuck you. I love my slammers. I have a turtle slammer.
I don't know. I mean,
I call it Nagasaki.
It is a good game. It is better than a lot of other turtle games. I'll give you that.
I think it's the best license official. I'm gotta throw that in there because I know you like your Rescue Palooza. It is the best officially released game to date, and that's saying a lot because I do like you
I
guys have
don't
no
know.
idea. Like I really love like the Nintendo ones
Have
more
you played
so.
the
I like
2003 one?
which one was that?
The 2003 one based on the Nickelodeon cartoon?
Was that the one that was like 360? What am I?
Yeah,
What
it's on. Let me see here.
was that? Like when it came out and like it was
GameCube,
like
PlayStation 2, and
edgy.
Xbox.
No, that
No,
was.
not
I
edgy.
haven't played. I don't think I played that one. No, there was like when they brought Turtles back when it was going to be on 360. It looked really good. I remember seeing like the trailers and the concept stuff or the early development cycle, and it looked like it was going to be really good. All lighting effects and everything, and then it kind of came out and was a bust. The last one I remember being really good was the one for the Xbox One, which is the Manhattan Mayhem or something like that, and I heard that was really good. Aside from that, this was finally back to its roots. Beat 'em up with fantastic pixel art. I think the music was
What
great, but it
about
could have been
Turtles in Time Reshelled?
better. I played the demo of that on 360, and the artwork was fine, but it didn't really do it for me. And basically, that was just a remaster with different, remake or remaster with different graphics, I guess. I don't know what you would consider it, but I mean, it was like Turtles in Time. And I like, we've said this on Retro Bros channel. I like Hyperstone Heist better than I like Turtles in Time. And I think the original arcade game better. I like that better than Turtles in Time. So, and then if I were to compare, I like the NES games. Like I like Manhattan Project way better than, I think that might be my favorite. And then obviously the original Turtles on NES is like a standalone. Like I wish they would make a game like that again. Like exactly like that. I wish we could go back to like the NES style and make a Turtles 2 direct sequel to that game. But for how beat 'em ups go, Manhattan Project is probably my favorite because it wasn't a port. It wasn't like the arcade game where it was a port. It was just it was its own thing, and it felt really good. And the OST for that game is it's outstanding. So I'm kind of all over the place on my turtle stuff, but I do think that's better than a 7. I think Tony's hating on it a little bit too harshly. I don't think it was it's hard to say it was a 9, but it was definitely like a solid 8.5 for me. I thought it was really good, but I will say that like it was lacking in the modes. It would have been nice to have a little bit more unlockables, like you said, a little bit more reason to play the game. But I mean, some people will disagree. They'll tell you, hey, look, like you got 6 characters or 7 characters to play with. You could play with through the game with each character. There was, difficulty settings and all that good stuff. But I don't know. I don't think it was a perfect game by far, but time will tell. I definitely think it's up for contender of Game of the Year. Other people are talking about it, so
Gary,
we'll see.
I've got to pose you a question, and feel free to chime in, Tony. With these games that offer a co-op experience, wouldn't it be nice if the developers made per character difficulty levels so that like your little 5-year-old cousin or whatever can hang with the big dudes?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say because the 6-year-old, which was basically 5 at the time we played it, was hanging in there. He was doing really good.
Yeah. I guess maybe some are better than others, I guess is what I'm saying. And it's I would like it if they did it because my friends are a little bit better than me. But
Well, and
go
I
ahead.
I think that's the problem, though, is like what Tony was asking, that like the way that the enemies were structured in the level. I think they tried to approach that, and you're not going to make everyone happy with, the way you end up, finalizing the game. I think they did what they could do. I mean, obviously, I would have hoped for it to be a little harder. And I haven't played through like straight arcade mode, and then I'm not sure if you can change the difficulties on those. And I know we've talked about it before. Like, obviously, if they they set it to normal and that's the way they intended it, we've agreed that we kind of have to judge it on that basis. So I think they did the best they could. I mean, it's definitely a balancing act. It's not easy. Obviously, I've never went into developing a game like that, so I don't know what really goes through something like that. But I'm sure it's tough. I think they did a great job, though. I think graphically it's impressive. I think musically, sound wise, it's up there. It's not. Would I say it's better than something like Manhattan Project? I love those chip tunes, but it was current, it was modern, and it felt right in certain aspects.
Oh, I got the wrong.
2012.
Yeah, no, the 2003 is the other series. I don't think it was Nickelodeon.
Was it like the anime looking ones? I'm not crazy.
Yeah, it was
about
the one.
really...
I think it was like the one on like Fox or something. Maybe it was a different cartoon. It wasn't the original one.
I have a few of those games. I have the one that they originally worked on. Some of those guys from Tribute was the one on the Game Boy Advance from around the 2002 era, I guess. Might have been the year that they worked on that. And I'm not exactly what programmers or what guys in Tribute actually worked on it, but they did talk about that in the interview. And those are okay games. They're kind of stiff if you go back and play the Game Boy Advance ones. They're not terrible, but I still like the NES era beat 'em ups. I think the arcade port was really good, was well done, and like I said, Manhattan Project is probably my favorite.
Oh, I think we
Did
lost.
we lose Tony?
We lost Tony for a minute here.
Did I?
So yeah,
You guys didn't lose me. I'm on Max's stream right now. Hold on.
He's leaving us.
I liked your list of like the best games for Sega. You reminded me of Decap Attack. That was a great game. I was surprised you didn't have Kid Chameleon on there.
And that's Kid Chameleon's like, I love that game, and I have a big spot in my heart nostalgia wise for that game. That game really comes down to like an early. It's hard to explain. It's an early Sega game, and it's kind of all over the place. It's like it's a fun game, and I love the transformations. Especially, I'm a Mega Man guy. I always loved a game where you can play as different kinds of way to play the game with different power ups and stuff like that. And I definitely love the game. It really comes down to platforming in Kid Chameleon.
I did exercise this weekend, so I got to keep it going. Get healthy. Monsters.
Hello,
panel.
Max.
Absolutely. I don't know what the hell Tony is doing. Let's bring up the next article.
Look at that. I'm on two streams.
I was excited about
that's
this.
Fuck, Tony.
2 streams at once.
Well, it's something.
What's up?
It's something. I don't know if I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I am excited about it.
He's like conference called us in,
Finally,
guys.
Hopefully, it says there's an update. I didn't read the article ahead of time. The Batman HBO Max spinoff receives exciting story update. What the hell was that, Tony?
This is a YouTube.
What the hell was
post.
that? Just wait. What the fuck was that, Tony? What the hell was that, Tony? Hold on a second. I'm streaming and I'm gonna let you give me a minute, and then you just leave. You just bounce. What the hell? All right. Notice your comment. He doesn't say shit. I just noticed it. Doesn't say anything.
Max is having a bad day.
All right, now you're looking for you like the Batman, right, Anthony?
Yeah,
Albert
so it's a
Mendez
good
says, I
movie.
can't make this Obama
Yeah, but
phone go
we
live.
I mean, I really want to see this Penguin spinoff.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Hey,
It's unknown when exactly the Penguin-centric spinoff will come to Warner's streaming platform, but Stars just revealed a new story tidbit about the project.
Hey,
Matt Reeves is all over the Penguin.
Well, what's up, King of Buttocks?
hey, how are you? What's going on?
No, we were just
Yo.
watching Max's stream. I was on Max's stream real quick.
Is Gary still giving bad takes?
Oh, I always do.
Always.
That's why I love you, Gary. Wrong
It
and
never stops.
you're like the American version of Bomberny TV. Wrong and crazy all the time.
Max's The Penguin series. He said even though Reeves is not going to direct it, good, that means we might get it soon. I like Reeves, but he's going to take forever.
Good morning, Albert. And yes, evil is in my freezer. I'm going to deep fry him tomorrow. I'm going to
We
make
lost so many people. We lost Carl. Anyone know what happened to Carl?
Yeah. He's cross-dressing right now.
Hey.
Ooh.
Come on.
Well, it's for the, what do you call it, TikTok stuff.
He said he's not doing TikTok no more.
But if people are going to pay him to put on panties, yes.
No, I don't think Carl does that.
Hey, I'll start up a GoFundMe or a
why you want to see
whatever
him?
that is. Hey, no. If you tell me to wear women's underwear and you're gonna pay me, I'll do it. I'm cheap.
Let me assure you, Gary, I will never pay you to wear any sort of underwear at
As
all.
long as they're like gamer panties.
No.
Speaking of games,
Wonder Woman underoos, Gary? Then I pay
Yeah, that's good enough.
so what happened, Gary? You left us with no indie game of the week, nothing. You left me and Carl to struggle.
Did I drop the ball? Well, I've been working all week, so I do apologize.
Bob dropped the ball. Bob wasn't here. Days Gaming said I'm gonna be late, and then he never showed up.
Oh,
Show's just falling apart, Tony.
I texted him, and he was. I told you he was angry at me because I did that thing on Evil Stream last night. So I guess maybe he saw me in the chat. I don't know.
Okay, guys, I just want to let you know.
Oh, that sounds like a rabbit,
TMNT
dude.
Okay, TMNT from 2003 is actually for kids, not from Nickelodeon.
Yeah, we figured that out, Rabbit dude.
Yes, because I know that because I watched when I was a kid.
What do you mean when you were a kid?
When I was like, I don't know, maybe like 10. I don't remember how old I was, but it was under
So like
4
2
kids.
years ago,
though.
right?
It was like a long time ago. Yeah, many years ago, but whatever.
Are you wearing
But
lipstick?
yeah, huh? No, it's not. I'm not wearing lipstick. Whatever. The point is, Nickelodeon from TMNT is 2012. And there you go.
There's only one true Turtle series, and that's the 80s.
Oh yeah, 80 is pretty good, but it's also very cheesy too. Don't get me wrong. I love that series. Really great series. Love it, but it is kind of cheesy though.
So Gary, you all excited about the new monkeypox?
No, I'm out.
Did you know that was going to happen, Tony?
I didn't know.
I might have those pox.
Do you think so?
No, I don't.
I'd like to say I'm very honored to be in the same stream as Haunted Wisp. I got to say that. I love this guy.
You like me, dude?
I do. I think you're a very relaxing, calming person. You bring a nice. My pleasure. I mean that seriously. I like you. Everybody likes Haunted Wisp. I haven't heard a negative comment about him yet.
Yeah, nobody likes me. Damn it.
Say that again. I'm kidding.
Rabbit box.
So there's a cardinal out there that comes to get peanuts, and I want. There's this one game that's on my Steam wish list that's about flying through a forest, and I kind of want to try it.
What's the name of the game?
I don't remember. It's on Steam somewhere. It was cheap, but it was one of those things where it's like, do you really want to spend the money on it?
Yeah, I do that on itch.io. I'm like, should I pay $4 for this NES homebrew, or yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's a serious question being posed in the chat here.
Who is the hottest? Gary?
Yeah, that's that one. Was this was like being talked about when I was DMing you, Tony, wasn't it?
Yes.
But
that was the princess. Now he's just all Disney characters.
All Disney characters? I would probably go with. I mean, obviously, you're going to go with princesses. They're like the top.
Winnie the
and
Pooh,
the princess,
obviously.
the princesses were of age, right? Am I correct? All the princesses are of age.
No, they're not.
Which ones are not? I mean, don't they get married, right?
I think Little Mermaid is not.
Damn it.
Historically, Pocahontas isn't. I think Jasmine is not.
Didn't stop, even though she was underage, right? Didn't he say something about her sitting on his lap or something?
Yeah.
I mean, they'd be of age today, though, wouldn't they?
They'd be dead today.
Yes.
No, not Little Mermaid.
She's old.
It was 90s, wasn't it? Or late 80s, like 89, 91, 90?
Fish don't live that long, though, Gary.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, just...
She'd have been caught and filleted a long time ago. I'd probably go with Ariel, though, if I were to go with one. She'd be of age now.
Okay. Not anyone asked me, but I'd say Woody Woodpecker. I love his laugh.
How about the live action princesses? Those are of age.
Are they?
Yeah, you have what's her name from Harry Potter? She's of age.
How about the Lion King? She was pretty hot.
Nala?
The Lion King chick?
His mom.
His mom? No, it would be Nala, wouldn't it? Those are voices.
Who plays in the Aladdin movie?
I don't remember the actress that was in that. But
Naomi Scott? She's like a nobody.
Yeah. Weren't they going to do a live action Little Mermaid?
They were.
Are they still doing that, or they got so much backlash?
There was two different ones. There was two different live action Little Mermaids coming out, actually. But neither one.
Who did the
technically?
Who did the Huntsman? That's Snow White, right? Wasn't that Kristen Stewart?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Okay, Kristen.
But that's
Stewart.
not Disney.
Yeah, I know. That was more based on
the
the book,
movie
wasn't
sucked.
it? Yeah. I agree. What other movies are? They haven't done a live. Have they done a live action Cinderella?
No.
They did the shows and they covered her characters, but it's not the same. What other live actions am I forgetting?
Jungle Book?
No, I'm thinking of that was that was Emma Watson.
No idea, Gary. No idea. Who the hell we just lost? Haunted Wisp. Haunted Wisp. It says, yeah, okay, there you go.
Sorry, guys. I got trapped with a 24 pack of steel soda, you know, and I opened it wrong, so I had to tape it up. It was a whole Iliad and Odyssey.
Oh, you could go. You could go with Emma Stone as Cruella DeVille.
Yeah. Emma Stone is pretty fine looking. E. King smashed Mary Poppins. Albert says Pumbaa. Pumbaa is plump. Thick. Albert is Prince Eric.
Prince Eric.
D. Reed wants
I'd smash. Oh, in Hook? Julia Roberts?
No, he's talking about Tinkerbell in cartoon.
Oh, like legit Tinkerbell.
Julie Andrews from Mary Poppins.
No. D. Reed's going with Jessica Rabbit. Hell yeah. Uncle Remus.
Uncle Remus. Yeah, Jessica Rabbit. If they actually brought her to like live action,
okay,
and did another Roger Rabbit movie.
How about this?
Sweet.
I got a question then, because everyone's throwing up all these smash or pass. How about this? Alice from the Brady Bunch or Mrs. Garrett from Different Strokes?
Mrs. Brady.
No, Alice from the Brady Bunch. Alice.
Alice is hotter than
Alice.
I do Mrs. Brady.
No, he said Alice
or
Mrs. Garrett.
I'm not doing Alice.
Alice. I think you'd like.
That's the only one I'm not smashing on. No, thank you.
So you choose Mrs. Garrett over Alice, correct?
You heard it here first. Gary's first time pass on Alice.
All right.
Really, you would pass on Alice?
Well, you know what? She did cover for all the kids.
And she rubbed their buttocks.
She'd keep it on the DL, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have to go back and watch some old episodes and think about that one. I'll have to sleep on it.
I'll let you slide.
I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm getting fucking tired.
Okay, before you go, can you throw that picture of who that chick in the green suit was? I caught like 2 seconds of that. Who was that?
I don't know, just some random chick in a green suit.
Well,
yeah, she was cosplaying.
I guess I have to rewind.
Let me see if I can find it again. Hold on. Yeah, I got you. She was cosplaying Rogue. Is this what you were looking for, Gary? I hope your old lady walks in.
Yeah, nice.
Not bad.
Oh, Vincenzo.
Is that paint or is it an actual like? Oh, it's an actual suit. Okay.
How you doing? Heart, cuddle. Florence from the Jeffersons. E. King said it. Yes. Yes. Vincenzo votes. Shante.
I'm not saying that this cosplayer has a bunch of dirty pictures on her Reddit account. But I'm saying.
Well, she's probably got an OnlyFans account too. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I would say so. She's got a booty that won't quit. God damn. Tony,
I've seen a lot more than booty.
Tony,
I think a lot has to do with like the costume too. Yeah, well, the costume, the shading on it. Because if you look at like the darkness, like where the hip area is, there's a lot of like shading effects going on here too.
Yeah, you're right.
In the green, where the yellow meets the green.
You're analyzing this
I
a
think
little too much.
I think you're seeing a little bit more butt than you think you're seeing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a butt guy. You can tell by my name, right? So
Oh, in that case, let me hook you up, King of all buttocks.
yes.
Here we go.
Here we go. Hold on.
Damn.
I gotta get you the not safe for work image. No, can't show that. No. I swear to God. I'm trying to find one that's safe enough for
PG.
No, not necessarily PG, but not X. It's like fucking.
E. King, definitely Laverne. Let me ask E. King a question. Would you go for Fonzie or Carmine?
I'm going with what was her name? Vicky. What's her name from Mama's Family? Vicky Lawrence. I'm taking Mama for Mama's Family.
Albert, thank you, and save that link, Albert.
Save what link?
You guys are invited to my next stream.
Cagney or Lacey?
Neither. Ugh.
Bob Newhart or Jed Clampett.
I'd rather go for Cannon. If you guys even know who that is, but you guys don't know. Too old.
Too old.
Okay, what about McGarrett?
No idea.
Dana Plato. I don't know. I love me some Night Trap, and I love Dana Plato and Night Trap, but I was never a big. I didn't think she was that attractive. And then obviously, if you knew anything about her, she was like strung out on drugs, and she had a rough life.
She did.
Yes.
Yeah, she did. So Gary Coleman had a rough life too, man.
That he did. They all had a rough life.
Yeah. Well, it sucks.
I used to have a guy who was a friend in Shadowbane.
Gary Coleman or Emmanuel? Was it Emmanuel Lewis?
Why are you cutting off Haunted Wisp? Haunted Wisp.
Because it just came to me. Sorry, go ahead.
No worries, dude. So his name was Gary Coleman, right?
Yeah.
And he would scam people by saying, "Oh, I was called Forgos." So he would say, "Oh, Forgos will pay you back at the end of the day. Don't worry about it." And then it was time for me to pay people back, and I was like, "Why did you fall for this obvious scam? I'm not going to pay you the scam." You know.
Tommy Tallarico or John Alvarado.
Oh, Alvarado all the way.
Yep, free mustache rides.
Not even a question. That's not even a question.
Mr. Belvedere.
That was my short and sweet tale about Gary Coleman from Shadowbane. He was a smart dude, but I would get into trouble with some people. One person took away a city because he got scammed a couple times by Gary Coleman.
Wait, Gary Coleman ran a scam on people? What are you talking about?
The avatar name was Gary Coleman, but he was the real Gary Coleman.
I understand.
That you know of. That you know of.
That I know of. There was this other dude called Gib the Haunted, and the last time I talked to him, he found a dead drop of a pound of cocaine. And
Come on, Albert. It's Magnum PI. There's no question.
And
Tom Selleck.
he was like, "It changed my life, dude. and now living the high life. And I wasn't sure whether he was doing the cocaine or he sold it and he's actually living the high life.
Matlock.
You don't come across as a cokehead to me, though, Haunted.
Mary Kate or Ashley Olsen. Actually, I'll take the third option.
Okay, let me ask you this, Gary. What about the
Elizabeth Olsen.
what about the chick from Give Me a Break?
What was Give Me a Break? I don't remember that one.
It's, what's her name?
Nell Carter?
Nell Carter, yeah. You do her, right?
No.
I don't think I remember the show. Am I too young? I'm 36.
That's
I think
how
I'm too young for that one.
she's go like, well, let me tell you something, Chief. You got to give your kids the credit. They're smarter than you are, Chief. You don't remember that?
Nope.
Nell Carter, the black lady, she was like the maid.
The nut
like
bust is the nut
police
bust.
chief.
From which? From what?
Give me a break.
No, I don't remember that show. Scott Baio. I liked Charles in Charge.
Was he in charge of your days and your nights?
All the time.
All right.
Back then he was.
It
It was a great song. It's still stuck in my head.
What, the theme song to Magnum P.I.?
No, Charles in Church.
Magnum P.I. had a better theme song.
I think didn't Family Guy do a joke on that too? The Charles in Charge wasn't like Peter humming it when he worked as a security guard.
Maybe.
Tootie. Oh, it was Tootsie.
No,
Who played Tootsie? That was
Facts of
what's
Life.
his name?
The Facts of Life.
Oh.
Sorry for making a little noise here. I'm using my rescue inhaler.
Kojak.
Hell yeah, Kojak. That bald head.
But Eric Estrada or what's the dude from
The other dude from Chips.
No, not the dude from Chips. It would be Eric Estrada versus the dude from the '80s show, Miami Vice. What the fuck was his name? The guy that's in Marlboro Man and the Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man.
Oh, Don Johnson.
Don Johnson. There you go. Eric Estrada or Don Johnson.
Eric Estrada all the way.
Enough of these dumb questions, guys. Twisted at the bookends.
You probably fell asleep at work.
The after party has started, my friend.
Oh, the after party.
The after
Going too
party.
long. Hell yeah. I got my monster. I'm all ready to go.
Ooh, it's been a long day.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Relax.
Yeah,
Go
man.
check
I'm sorry I forgot the beginning of
Mrs. Roper.
Oh,
Not-
Mrs.
I'll take Suzanne Summers back on the Three's Company days.
What about Terry from Three's Company?
I'd go with Suzanne Summers all the way.
Really? Okay. I think they're both hot.
Yeah, but she was like hotter because she was like ditzy.
Yeah, I could see that. They're all hot. Even Janet was cute.
Who?
Janet.
Hmm.
The one no one likes. That bitch.
She's sexy. Look, she's an attractive woman. And I like women, so.
Did you see my last video thumbnail, Gary?
I didn't.
People are giving me shit over it.
Albert Menendez.
What did he say? Let me check. I just turned off the chat.
Squibbly or Crubs?
Rocky Dennis or Corky? Rocky Dennis all the way.
Oh yeah.
Rocky Dennis just had a messed up face. Corky was just messed up.
Yeah, Rocky Dennis got a nice ass.
Rocky Dennis had a beautiful soul.
This is Blinded Braille, maybe this thumbnail.
Who's Squibby or Grubs?
No idea.
Never heard of him. Oh, get your whose face is that?
It's Eric July. That's a young Ripper.
Oh, okay. I'm not in tune. I'm not down with the current
He's
shit.
the guy doing the comic book. He raised a bunch of money.
Are you talking about the one you've been talking about? The
Yeah.
things I should be reading? Oh, okay.
I don't know if you should be reading this one, no.
I was told I should be watching The Boys. Is that good?
I've heard it's good. I haven't watched it. It's on like HBO Max or something.
I heard there was a
Amazon.
very intense scene where a guy explodes another guy or some crazy shit like that. That I should be.
Yeah, he crawls up a guy's ass and explodes him. Xena Warrior Princess or Jane Medicine Woman?
Jane.
Oh.
No,
Xena. Xena
Yes, Lucy Lawless. If you've dude, she got better with age, man.
No, I don't know about all that, Gary.
Did you watch? What was it, Spartacus? Oh my god.
Yes, I've seen her in Spartacus, but no. She was better younger.
No.
The other chick was hotter. The one that played the friend.
Gabrielle?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was hot.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. Lucy Lawless, I was never attracted to her in Xena, but
You guys ever
after I watched Spartacus, it was a different story.
Anybody ever see Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, a TV show?
No.
God,
Only parodies.
What about you, Haunted? Have you ever
Oh,
seen?
he's back.
Only parodies.
Oh, so you've never seen? Okay, nobody ever heard of? Oh, that sucks.
No, I'm sorry, bud.
As a kid, it was either Wilma Deering or Princess Ardala, but you guys don't know who that is.
No, we don't.
Okay, well, why don't you
Jerry
go take a look?
Jerry Seinfeld or George Costanza?
Fucking George is a pimp.
It's funny because since I've been working and I've been getting put in these hotel rooms, I seem to always be awake when the TV Land fucking Seinfeld or whatever, I don't know, it's Nick at Night or TV Land or whatever the fuck it is. I've been watching a lot more Seinfeld episodes.
I watched the whole fucking series on Netflix. I went through every fucking episode.
I mean, I at one point we like my brother had all the seasons and stuff, and I've watched through quite a bit. And then I have a few seasons, but anytime I have cable on, like my go-tos are like watching like either like Everybody Loves Raymond, King of Queens, or Seinfeld.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I keep cable is so that I can get live C-SPAN for all the programming, and that's important to me. But if that was available without signing in with your, ISP login, which is only cable right now, and DirecTV, no, it's really annoying because I like to participate in the chats, but I won't be able to do that once I cut the cord again with the cable company.
Damn you.
Newman or Crazy Joe Davola? That's a tough one. I kind of like both of those characters.
Newman is softer. And he's the mailman. You don't fuck with the mailman.
Yeah.
Hot Lips Houlihan. All right, I think we've devolved as much as we were going to. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Gary, for giving us the exclusive look at what's sure to be Game of the Year whenever it fucking comes out.
Well, I appreciate you introducing me and having me on so that you could totally rip me to shreds.
That's what we do here. That's what we do. I thought you knew that. DJC or DJC? Which one?
No, you're wrong. It's DJC or what's the other guy's name?
Art Bigfellow?
Yeah, there you go.
Or Chuck. You missed it. We talked to Miko today, Gary. You missed all that.
Oh, was there any riveting news?
Yeah, they went from saying that hypothetically maybe that they're ready to manufacture to it should be out by the end of the year.
Oh, we've heard that before him.
Yeah, because they think according to Rab, within a week they could have 500 built within a week.
I will put money on it that our game comes out before the Amico does.
I don't know. Oh God, help these people! Yeah.
What's up?
Wait, Tony, I need 20 minutes. What do you need 20 minutes for, Evil? You trying to set up a stream or what? Yeah. Either way, I don't think that it's coming out. There's so much obstacles in the way besides money. You know, they gotta get a line, get a manufacturer, get the parts sent in, test
You're
it
just
out.
a gaming racist, Tony.
I am.
You don't see the vision.
I see the vision. I'm just realistic about how to get the vision to work, right?
Is there a vision?
There is. There's a vision. If I had the money right now, if you gave me fucking $5 million, I'd have the Amico out on store shelves right fucking now. That's all I needed. Half of what they raised.
I mean, even if they brought the Amico in bite-sized form like a fucking Tamagotchi, that'd be something, right?
I don't understand how. What they raise? What did we say? 11 million?
Oh my God! This totally slipped my mind before we leave. This was the funniest fucking thing that happened. I'm gonna send you something in the DM, Tony. I totally forgot to post this on Twitter.
No.
I was at Big Lot, and I could have swore when I walked into the store, I seen something. It caught my eye. I was excited. I thought it was something. I got up to it. I took a picture of it, and I was totally wrong. Let me send that picture to you. Give me 2 seconds. Here it is. It's coming.
That's what she said.
I was so close yet so far away, and there's only so many times you can be bamboozled at the store and you really think something's out when it really isn't. There it is.
Really, Gary? Really? You found the exclusive red version. What store were you in? Big Lots?
Big Lots. I was
Exclusive.
so close, yet so far away.
Red Amico.
Once you get the mold to that.
Sandwich here. You could turn that. Yeah, you could put the innards inside that and
Exactly.
call it an Amico. So close.
Oh, the Amico 2.0.
I thought Big Lots had the drop on the Amicos. I thought it was officially out.
Placeholder Amico on store shelves.
It's really funny.
Totally
But
forgot
seriously,
to drop that on
what
Twitter.
did they raise? Like $20 million, something like that total?
Oh my God.
I know someone put it up at like 39 million or some shit on that one weird website. But either way, let's say that they raised 10 million, right? You could give 200,000. I think 200,000 would be more than enough to get any of those games fucking done, right? So at 10 million, you could have put 2 million towards manufacturing, 2 million towards securing parts, and had 6 million left over to fucking have all the games made. I don't know how the fuck they spent this money.
Hookers and blow.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I believe the Bella Sandwichera was considerably cheaper than an Amico.
De two rebandas. The fuck is this shit? Prepara, 2 sandwiches, and minutos. Why did you got it on the fucking Spanish side?
Oh, I didn't realize it was when I took the picture. That's the way. Maybe a family came in and had to flip it around to read it. I don't know.
Seen BPA, seen PFDA. Platos like cocaine.
Huh?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Either way,
I took that picture just for you, Tony.
Good job.
It just worked out that way.
I'm saying these guys must be the most incompetent people on the fucking planet to not have anything. Like, was Tommy just literally throwing money? Like, here's fucking $1 million, design me a console. Here's $1 million, design me a controller. Here's fucking $1 million, make me a game. Here's another $1 million.
If you build it, they will come.
Because I can't see how they spend all this money, right? The games shouldn't have been that expensive.
Cocaine and hookers, man.
even cocaine and hookers. Is Haunted Wisp sleeping again?
No.
Oh.
If the song was just by breathing.
Yeah, it sounded like you were snoring again. I was like, shit.
No.
All right. It's been 3 hours. Somehow we've rambled on for 3 fucking hours.
But wait, there's more.
I'm sure our buddies in Canada and North Carolina are clipping this to cancel us at any moment now. For all the racist, homophobic, misogynistic things we've said.
Yeah.
Tony, I've been interested in...
I can't hear you, Wisp. You're breaking up.
Tony, I've been interested in the thing you did with the radio personality, where you were like, you had those kind of like right-leaning SJW things going, and then you were like, oh no, fuck that. So I was wondering, how are you back to the way it was before?
Haunted? I can't hear you because your microphone's all.
I think you're
too close.
Well, I don't remember what I was going to ask you now, but I think the microphone is in a better place.
He does sound like a Haunted Wisp. Yeah. You said something about right-wing SJWs. That's what I heard.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You adopted this like right-wing SJW to the channel, and I was like, oh, cool. You know, Tony is, you know, not a terrible person. He's just tackling things from a different angle. And then we had the chat a little bit. So what made you decide to call it quits on the right-wing SJW personality?
Really, it was just because I seen a lot of them were full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly Vincent, Vincenzo. Mostly lefties are SJWs, but the right wing SJW is basically an SJW from the other's perspective, right? So like where an SJW would be like, oh, there's not enough black people in this thing. You got to put more black people. The right wing SJW is like, oh, there's not enough white people in this thing. You got to put more white people in this. Like left wing are like, we need more gay. Left wing is need more gay. Right wing is need less gay. They're both too involved with social issues and trying to push their agenda instead of just enjoying media for what it is.
Yeah, no, totally. Like in Jurassic World, where they're shooting him with a Gatling gun. You know, his brain would have just melted within 30 seconds. But even knowing that, did it take away from the enjoyment of seeing that Tyrannosaurus Rex run down a car?
Hell no.
Exactly.
All right. I need more gay. Do you, Albert? Do you need more gay?
You are a very wise person, Haunted Wisp. Very, very wise.
He is.
Thanks, Buttocks. I enjoyed being on the panel with you today. I was very careful about being able to talk through topics. You know, I didn't do such a good time last time. I just fell asleep and entertained people I saw in logs.
Yeah, well, you became a meme because of that. You know that, right? Like, wake up, Haunted. Wake up, wake up.
No, I became a. Is there like a little picture of me in my chair?
Yeah, stuff like that.
That's okay. They can have their fun.
You smoke a lot. That's probably why, right?
Last time, I don't know exactly what it was.
Okay, well, I smoke. I used to smoke. I don't smoke anymore, though.
Yeah, stop smoking, everybody. All right, I'm going to cut this short. Potion Sword Run says, good job tonight, Wisp. Everybody did a great job. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you.
I appreciate you all.
Yeah, thank you, Tony. Without you, this wouldn't be a Saturday night. I would probably be watching, reruns of something.
And we don't need that. We don't need people watching run. They need to be here watching fucking the after show and the regular show. And, of course, subscribing to the channel, sharing with their friends, liking the videos. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all are my people. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate everybody subbing to the channel. If you haven't subbed, I appreciate you lurking and being all up in my business. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart.
Okay.
We always call it down the middle here. We always be objective. We always say our mind, speak our piece. But at the end of the day, we're still friends. We still appreciate the discussion. And for that, I will always appreciate it. But now I'm going because I am fucking tired. Good night.